What's up, everyone? Wait for some people to come on. There you go, Brian. People can get in. All right, we got two on. Can you hear me, Tenacious Freak? Let me know in the comments. Might have to get some different earbuds. Testing one, testing two. Somebody let me know in the comment. There we go. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Waiting for Brian the Beer Snob to come on. Here's everyone. Can't tell you what I'm drinking. I just got done doing this. I will say it's a multi pack, and it sucks. But I'm gonna drink it because I don't waste beer. They were all IPAs. They were lacking flavor on all four of them. Not too good, but it's okay. That's why we do beer reviews, right? All right. Brian, I posted the link in the comments. Let me see. Am I? No, I'm in the regular comments. No, not marshmallow beer. Nope. IPAs, man. I got it from Aldi, so um, they're just they were just weak tasting. They weren't like nasty. They're just really weak tasting beers. The flavor was really lacking. Brian, I posted it again. I don't know why it's not letting you in. Huh, that's weird. What's up, Miss Andrews? Waiting for somebody to come into the show with me. Um, just got doing my last beer review for September. I promised everyone I would do one from September 1st through the end, Monday through Friday. And man, that's a lot of work, especially when you got a full time job. Holy cow. And how about them Gators last night? Holy crap, I was on the edge of my seat. Brian, you still can't get in, bud? I can end the broadcast and try it again, I guess. Just let me know in the comments. Let me text you. I don't see him in like where he's waiting. Technical difficulties. I love technology. There he is.
Uh, I have no idea what's going on. So I'm clicking on the center of the button. It says enter studio. For some reason, like the arrow just stayed an arrow. I had to go all the way to the edge and turn into the finger. Once turning the finger, I clicked it and it let me in. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh man. Hey man, I'm cheering for your boys tonight, man. I'm
I
cheering
I
for them.
I,
I hope they beat the socks off of them.
I hate the semen holes.
Oh, dude, I do too. And like I'll pull for Miami if they're not playing Florida, obviously, but I just can't see myself. Their fan, they say Gator fans are nasty, but FSU fans are horrible, man. I don't mess with anybody. I don't say, I'm not arrogant. If we win, we win, and if we lose, I lick my wounds. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh,
last night, oh my gosh, they played good, man, and we beat ranked number 7.
I did
And
not watch the game. However, my wife's a Gator fan, so when she pulled it up and she showed me, I said, "What was the score?" And when the Gators only won with 3 points, I was like, "What?"
no, they were having us losing by 3.
My
What are
wife
you
bought
drinking?
my wife bought this because she wanted to drink it. She took one sip and said she didn't like it, so now I got a 6-pack of it. I got to
Oh,
drink.
I like the orange. They're
It's
just
not
light
bad.
tasting.
It's
Yeah,
not
they're not
bad. I
bad.
haven't reviewed it yet, so I don't want to say my thoughts on it. I'm going to review it later.
Well, I'll give you a little hint. I got a variety pack from Aldi's, and they're
Get
not.
the shithead.
Oh, their flavor is so weak.
I saw that BC's Beer Review just did some from them.
Yeah, I did the variety thing. I got my little flight thing. I just did it today, and it'll come out at the end of September. But
I'm gonna tell you, this does not taste bad, but to me, this does not taste like beer. I don't get any beer flavor out of this at all.
no,
I
you
feel like
don't.
I'm drinking a soda, honestly.
Now the lime one, the lime Bud Light's pretty good. They have a lemon one also. Haven't tried that one.
Yeah, they had a mixed pack at Publix, and it had the different flavors. But I'm like, it's freaking Bud Light. I don't want to. I'm just looking for the drink when I'm not reviewing. And I ended up buying a Sweetwater pack, and so it's going to have 3 or 4 beers in it that I just have to save, and I can drink the other ones.
I'm ready for Oktoberfest
Oh,
and
you're loaded up.
pumpkin style beers, man. But I got the Atomic Pumpkin again. I know sometimes they change it up every year a little bit, but
I
it's the
did.
same. The can design's the same, but you know what? I'm gonna review it again. Who cares, right?
Well, to me, I think I reviewed the Atomic Pumpkin 2 years ago, and to me, that of that year, 2020, that was my favorite pumpkin beer of all the ones I did. I didn't get the hot spicy after, when you swallow it and it burns your throat. I'm like, who puts hot sauce on a slice of pumpkin pie? But
Yeah,
while
it's
it
a
was
little bit of a kick. It has a little bit, but
yeah,
not much at all.
yeah, but when it's in my mouth,
Perfect.
I was like, oh, this tastes like pumpkin pie in my mouth. And then I swallowed it. I'm like, now it's burning. I'm like, well, I
What
didn't get that. But um,
like the one that you and I reviewed that you lost the video on from Audie's, the pumpkin
right,
ale.
right.
I'll be honest with you, that's been the best tasting one of a
I
pumpkin
I
pie
did enjoy
type.
that one.
I have another one coming to me from a friend of mine. It's a pumpkin sour. So I'm interested. I don't know. I forgot. She hadn't got it yet, but she bought me some from Sailfish Brewery. She was over doing federal court, and federal court's over in Fort Pierce, and that's where the brewery's at. So she bought me a 4-pack of some. That's coming out in September. But yeah, man, it's hard to believe it's been over a year now because I remember you coming over when I first started, and we did a bunch of reviews together.
Yeah,
And
I'm trying to decide. So like the kids here, they start school so early, like August 1st. The last couple of years, it's been August 1st, July 31st. They start
oh
school.
wow, we start the 10th is when we
But they
start.
have it's like they get a week off like every month. It seems like they get a week off. So it's no
Wow.
wonder they don't have a long summer because they're just off during the school year. But we haven't been on vacation really, other than going to Florida. We hadn't been on
Right.
vacation in a couple of years since pandemic and all that stuff. So I'm trying to book a vacation to go somewhere and do something. And it's like
Awesome, man.
uh,
Well, if you can't find anywhere, you know where you can come, and you know you're welcome.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy with driving to Florida, and my wife's like, we need to go to a beach somewhere, and I said, well,
Well, there's plenty of beaches here.
yeah. I mean, the best beach
We
in the
got two
world is
sides. You
just
could
the
do the
Key,
West
and that's
Coast
not
or the
that
East Coast.
far. I mean,
No, I mean, I thought didn't you say you might go to Southern California?
well, we were going to, but it turns out my nephew has to go
Mm-hmm.
to somewhere else. He travels a lot for work, but with his job, he can take his wife and kid with him. So they're going to
Right.
be not in California. So I don't want to go there and they're not going to be there. So we had to change our plan. So
Gotcha.
we just got to find someplace else to go. And hopefully it's got a beach where we can.
Hopefully there's some breweries close by.
Yep. I look forward to doing some international reviews.
Yeah, I bought another Pollyanna too, just to revisit
I love
it.
those.
You know, because I did that one with you, but I got the mug for it now. So
There you go. I love that. I love that Oktoberfest. I'll tell you I just bought a 12-pack of the Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
mm-hmm.
It's okay, but it's nowhere in the same league as other Oktoberfests that I've had.
Right. Yeah, I went to ABC today, and I was looking for. I got I saw the ones I did last year, and I was like, come on, man, y'all got to come up with something different because there was one. I forgot the name of it. It's from Germany. It's an Oktoberfest beer, but they had the whole 12-pack, and I didn't want to buy the whole 12-pack. I might do it in a couple of weeks, but I did find like Southern Tier's Warlock. I hadn't tried that one yet, but I'm trying to let's see. And I
Is
found some-
the Warlock the one that's got more alcohol in it than the regular?
yeah, it's an Imperial Pumpkin
Yeah,
Stout.
yeah.
So I got that one, and I got some like Hefeweizens that I'm gonna do. That's German style beers. I got a Dunkel that I'm gonna do. I had never seen this one yet.
Mm-hmm. I do love the Dunkel.
Yeah, me too. And Shiner has got a Oktoberfest beer out. So I'm just trying to do what I can here in good old Highlands County because I'm limited.
Yeah. So I was at a baseball practice today with my son, and we've been having a lot of rain lately. I mean, the fields are just saturated.
Oh my God, we have been getting killed with rain.
But they're like, well, we have to get practice in. It's not raining. Yes, the fields are super saturated. We got to get some practices in though, because the season opens on Tuesday. So we were there, and there was only one other dad there besides me. The rest of them were moms, and we were just, my wife was there. We were all talking, and beer came up, and so I asked him. I said, "Hey, there's a brewery just opened in town like a month and a half ago. It's right. You can see it from the baseball fields. Have you guys been?" They're like, we didn't even know. And turns out a lot of the baseball moms are beer moms.
What?
And I was like,
awesome.
well, I have a channel and I review beers on YouTube. And they're like, really? And I'm like, and I said, my videos where it's just me don't do as well as videos when I have a woman in the video with me.
Of course.
If any of you would like to be in a beer review video with me, I said, I'll provide the beer. All you gotta do is drink it and tell me what you think of it. They were all on board. So I'm going to have a few ladies appearing in my videos here coming up soon. I haven't filmed them yet. I had to take last week off. I had a bad week last week. I was sick, and my Marine buddy passed away, and I'm still waiting to hear what happened.
Oh no, man! Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, that kind of sucked because when somebody dies and you know what caused it, okay, we don't know. We're still waiting.
Right.
Like
well, any kind of death is not easy, no matter if especially if it's a buddy of yours.
I mean, he just turned 52 on Thursday, and he was dead on Sunday.
Oh my God!
So it's like he just moved to Vegas 2 years ago. Matter of fact, he came to my house on his way to Vegas. We shot a video here, and
which one was that? Which video was that?
It was called Brian versus Brian. Both of our names are Brian.
Right, I'm trying to remember what I've seen all your videos.
It was a running joke between us and my other Marine buddies that I always said he spelled his name with a Y, so it's not really Brian, it's Brian. And he accused me of having my name spelled with a Y, whatever. But like all of us, I don't know how in what kind of contact you stayed with your Marine buddies, but with mine, I talk to them more than I do the guys I grew up with, my high school buddies.
Oh, me too. I've got a few that I did that MagTap with when we went when I volunteered for the Special Purpose MAGTF. Those are the only ones that's keeping. I got one that lives in Jupiter, and I've seen him a couple times. So, but even with him being like an hour and a half away or so, it's hard to see because you got your family. I mean, granted, all my kids are grown, but I'm a grandpa now, and I'm constantly helping her mom out when she's doing her. She has she helps clean Airbnbs. So me and Anna will help watch her, and you get wrapped up with life, and like even with mom and dad, they live like in like not even 10 minutes away. I see them, but I mean I don't see them like I probably should. I call them all the time, but you just get wrapped up with life, and it shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately it is. Oh, but we got Carp's Homestead. He just subscribed to my channel.
Am I in the right chat? Let me see here. Oh, Carp's Homestead. Hey, folks.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining, buddy. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, I mean, a death is not easy, man. I mean, I know it's part of life, and I know it happens, but not at 52.
Yeah, I mean,
no,
I don't have. I look at dying as like joining the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
I knew going into the Marines that it was going to be the hardest branch. They never lied. All their commercials said they were the hardest. It was the toughest. I knew it. I knew it going in, and I knew that a lot of people that try to join don't make it. I knew that. Going into it, I knew that. But the one thing that is guaranteed for all of us is we're all going to die.
Oh, yeah.
My only fear, I'm not scared of dying. The only fear I have, I don't want to die while my kids are young. I don't want to leave my kids without a dad when they're really young, and I still got young kids. So, it's always in the back. I always said, I never thought I was dying until I had kids. Every day after I had kids, it's like, I'm always dying in my head, and I don't want to. I don't want to.
Right. Yeah, I know. And I'm the same way, but now I got a grandbaby, and I definitely don't want to, my grandparents on my dad's side, my grandpa, he died when I was in 4th grade. So I knew him, but I didn't get to know him like I did my mom's side.
Right.
My grandmother died when I was in 11th grade, and then my mom's parents died, well off. I was grown. I already had a son, so at least they got to see him. Those grandparents didn't get to see my son, but I know they would have loved him. I mean, that's the kind of grandparents they were. But yeah, man, death is. I mean, I don't know what to say, and I'm not scared of it. I'm scared of, like you, I want to live long enough so grandchildren can see me, and but yeah, it's not easy, especially when it's a friend and somebody
And like I say, it's just a mystery because all that happened was one of my buddies got the call from his mom saying he passed away. Did he mention anything about being sick? Did he say anything to you? It's like, we just texted. We were texting on Thursday. We've had a running chat for probably 25 years.
Yeah, that's me and my buddies, man. We're the same way.
He texted something. Matter of fact, his text was 52 today, ugh, with a frowny face. And my buddy from Minnesota said, oh, it's 85 degrees here today. And I thought he was talking about degrees too, but he's like, dude, I just turned 52. And it's like, oh, well, you're a baby. I mean,
yeah, I'm a baby. I'm 50.
Yeah. And then the last text came from Saturday where he mentioned something. And then after that, there were no more texts from him. And then I guess Sunday, his mom had one of the Marine, that we, like I say, we're always in the chat. She called one of them and said, hey, we just found out because he moved to Vegas 2 years ago. She said, I just got a call from the Las Vegas police that they said he passed away, but they can't give any more information. They're waiting on the coroner's report. So I'm like,
oh, wow.
We've been waiting. And I guess,
you'll find out.
It's been a week and we still don't know. So, I mean, natural causes. It could have been natural causes. But if it was some kind, see, that's the whole thing. When you're a Marine and you're active duty and a Marine buddy dies, you kind of know, how did that happen? Did the enemy do it? And if the enemy did it, it pisses you off and it makes you want to go out and kill the enemy.
Oh
Right
yeah,
now,
absolutely.
right now, we don't know who the enemy is. Was it a heart attack? Like an aneurysm? Was he robbed? Did he get shot? We don't know. We
Right.
don't know. So it's like we don't know who to vent our frustrations towards, So it's like,
Right.
I was really bummed out. I didn't want to shoot any beer review videos while I was feeling down, so I took a week off.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, man, Brian usually he posts the same day as I do. And of course, September I've been doing Monday through Friday videos, which is a lot of work. But
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, Brian hadn't posted a couple of videos, man. I'm like, something's up. So I was like, man, I hope he's all right.
I filmed one yesterday. I'm gonna film one tonight, and next week I'm gonna be back on track. I didn't want to film while I was feeling kind of bummed out.
No, absolutely, I get that, man. I don't blame you. I was just like, because I didn't know, and I was like, man,
Matter of fact,
something's up.
I know for a fact, his favorite beer was Miller Lite. It's totally not mine. I totally don't even want to review that beer, but I think I'm gonna do for him. I think I'm gonna run to the store and buy a single Miller Lite, and I'm gonna review it. Just because I know that that's what he drunk, and I'd just be
Right.
like,
Well, dude, we should do a live stream, and I'll go buy a Miller Lite in honor of him, man. That would be cool. We should do that.
right.
I don't have a Miller Lite with me, or I'd do it right now.
Well, I don't have one, and I know that the subdivision that's like right across, or the there's a convenience store in the subdivision across the street from my subdivision, but they're closed.
I got one right down the road. The
Sundays
Circle K.
and Mondays.
I know I can get one there. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But
I'll tell you what, I filmed a review for Monday. I filmed that yesterday. I'm going to film one tonight for Wednesday. Tell you what, I'll do a live on Friday.
Okay.
And if you happen to have a Miller Lite with you, that's what we'll do. It won't be a standard review. I'll go live at 6, like my normal reviews would come out, and it'll just be a Miller Lite review.
Okay.
It'll be a live.
I'll get one this week from the Circle K.
Alrighty.
That sounds good, man. That's he's a brother of mine. I don't know him, but he's still a brother.
Yeah. I'm glad that on his way to Vegas, he stopped by my house and we were able to do that one video that we did. I tried to make it into a review, but it just didn't turn out that way. So I just uploaded the whole video that we shot. So, I mean,
yeah, one of my buddies that lives in Jupiter, he told me we had when we got back from that, when I volunteered for that float, a lot of those guys in that unit or that temporary unit got put in 6 Marines where I was originally pulled out of, and I went back to the same unit. And he had called me and he said, hey man, I wanted to let you know, you remember Cordero? And I'm like, or Cordero, was it Cordero? He was a wireman, and he wanted to fly on a helicopter. He goes, man, Corporal Lightsey, you always get to fly on a helicopter. I'm like, dude, it's really not that big of a deal. Number one, you can crash, and I'm not
excited.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. Well, he got to fly on a helicopter. I think it was a CH-46, and the whole thing, they crashed. All of them got killed on it. And I was like, man, I was joking around when I said that when I was still in. And here, behold, he crashed and it killed everybody on board, even the pilots. So I was like, holy
He was
crap,
the pilot?
man. No, I'm saying including the pilots.
Oh.
I mean, everybody was. I don't know which one that was. They always, the news always puts that up. And I'm like, are you kidding me, man? That kid wanted. I mean, he was a kid to me, but he wanted to fly so bad, and he got to fly for the first time and ended up crashing. So, I didn't intend this live stream to be depressing, but.
Well, but the good thing is, they're always going to be remembered,
Oh yeah, absolutely. We had like 5 or 6 people watching that one. Now we got one. If whoever that is, let me know in the comments who you are. Tenacious Freak, he's always on that weekly beer show that you're supposed to be on sometime, aren't you?
That's going to be September 17th.
17th. They did one. They normally do it on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is 1 o'clock here. And I forgot Dan Dan the Travel Man, he went to Vietnam, so they did it live from Vietnam. And it was Friday, and I totally forgot.
It was actually supposed to be before then, but then the guy texted me. He's like, "Oh, I forgot. You know, the guy's going to be in Vietnam," and I watched his video from over there. And I actually looked.
Yeah.
I'm like, trying to plan this vacation for while my kids are off for a week from school. And I said, well, let's check out Vietnam. And
yeah, man,
still looking. It's the last week of September that they're going to be off. So I just want to find a place. I don't want to, I told my wife, I said, there are places I want to go, but it doesn't have to be this particular trip because
right.
I don't want to go to a place that I'm going to enjoy and nobody else is going to enjoy it. So
right,
we'll just pick what's best for everybody. And
Tenacious Freak is still on with us. He's on their show a lot. He's pretty cool.
I see he commented about a marshmallow beer. Which beer? Which beer is that? I'd be interested.
Before you got on, I was telling him I just did a review on an IPA multi-pack. Excuse me, and I was before you got on, I was like, they were not horrible. They were just, the taste was weak. I mean, it was not the only thing good on it was carbonation. I couldn't get any good aromas. I couldn't get any good taste. So, excuse me, man, I've had a head cold for a couple of days, and I hate it. But yeah, he's like marshmallow beer, and I was like, no, because I just did one.
I've had plenty of s'mores beers that have marshmallow, graham cracker, chocolate, and I love those. But I saw his comment over there where he just said marshmallow beer with a question mark. So I didn't know if there was like a beer that was just like a marshmallow beer.
I think he was talking about the one, when I was telling him about the IPAs. I hadn't said IPA yet, and I think
a marshmallow IPA.
No, just I don't know if he didn't hear the whole thing. Tenacious Freak, let me know what you meant by that on this comment right here.
Because I am definitely down. I like marshmallows, and
well, did you see the one I did?
A lot of the s'mores beers I've tried, I wish they had a little bit more marshmallow in them, because that's going to give it the complete s'more flavor. Like, I get the graham cracker, I get the chocolate, but I just want a little bit more marshmallow in the beer.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done one of those before. I did do one called Rice Krispie Boy. That one
away. Saw that. You just put that one out.
Yeah, that was my last one, and that was from one of the guys from the Upstate Beer Boys, Stephen the Mayor, and he sent me a couple of beers. Actually, sent me like 4 beers, and I got one more from 13 Stripes. I've been telling Wayne, man, I want to try that beer, one of those beers, so bad, and he sent me one. So it's a I want to say it's a Imperial Porter. Yeah, it's a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Porter. So I'm saving that one for like around Octoberish. So
yeah, I got a beer. I'm saving it. Actually, I got 2 beers from the little beer reviewer get together. Imperfectly Made Crafts gave me a Bourbon County, a Bourbon County beer that was aged for a year in one set of barrels, transferred to another set of barrels, and aged for another.
Wow.
That's a special beer that I do not want to drink alone. I want to have somebody here to enjoy that with, because those are fantastic. And then Shane's Craft Beer Reviews in Canada, he gave me a Rush beer from the band Rush.
Oh, you suck, dude.
Yeah, but this is not the Rush beer that I've seen the other reviews for. This is a special Rush beer, and so I don't want to do that by myself, because it's too fantastic of a beer to enjoy by myself. I need somebody else here to enjoy it with me. And I see Blue Ice has arrived.
Okay, I'm Blue Ice. I'm putting the link right here, dude. If you can get on, join us, dude. Because I got to talk to you, man. Tenacious Freak said you could not say what beer you had in the glass, and that's what I was talking about. He thought I had a marshmallow beer, so that's what he was talking about.
with the beer is so amazing nowadays because I
Oh my
love
God,
it
dude.
when I hear somebody say I don't like the taste of beer. That just tells me that they've tasted beer once and they didn't like it, and
The Budweiser.
it was probably one of the macros from this country, and they didn't like the taste of beer. There's too many flavors of beer now to say you don't like the flavor of beers because
Oh yeah.
there's beer that doesn't taste like beer.
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm a big chocolate peanut butter guy, and if it's like a
Oh,
quarter or
peanut
stout
butter.
or peanut butter, I'm
I'm
all
with
over.
you.
It does not taste like beer. It tastes like you're drinking a Reese's peanut butter cup, and it's got like
With
alcohol.
alcohol.
It's freaking like when you're a kid, you look forward to Halloween because you're going around and you're getting all the candy from all the
I
people.
look forward to
As
the
an
pumpkin
adult,
beers.
just give me a peanut butter chocolate imperial beer, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm there. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, man, on that because I love peanut butter. Like Anna will make pancakes for me, and I don't know about you, but I put peanut butter on my pancakes
Yeah, I've done that
or
before.
waffles, and I love even my French toast. I'll put peanut. She's like, because I love peanut butter, and it's just. And when that I think the last one I did, there was one. I can't remember which one it was. It was but that thing was good. It was the Fort Myers one I did from Fort Myers Brewing Company.
Hmm.
They had a peanut butter porter, and man,
Yeah.
that thing was good. It was old too, and it was still. I mean, it was like right at a year old. But that's the thing about that convenience store in Lake Placid. They've been sitting there a little bit, so because a lot of people, Highlands County, they don't drink craft beer. Now they are starting to because of the two breweries that we have, and that's starting to open their eyes a little bit. But back when we were growing up, we didn't have breweries here,
Yeah.
and we were drinking whatever Busch Lights,
So
Budweiser, and all that stuff.
when we went to turn 2, I don't remember how many tanks they had, but they had quite a few tanks.
Yeah, they had pretty good.
So the town I live in is called Powder Springs, and we just got a brewery. It's only been open for maybe a month and a half. I don't think it's been open 2 months yet. It's only a 4-tank operation. They're looking to expand, but for right now, when you go in, they have 4 beers on tap because they have 4 tanks. But man, it's fantastic.
Nice.
It's fantastic. It's a 5-minute drive from my house. I only wish
it was like a golf cart ride, man.
It was not open when I had the beer reviewer get together here.
Oh,
it opened like 2 weeks later, but it's like
man.
5 minutes up the road. It's fantastic. I've already gotten to know the owner and the head brewer, and it's
nice, man.
It's a nice place, like they're doing the college football like tonight. Tonight is the game. We got, LSU's playing the Florida State Seminoles. And,
the buttholes.
I'm just not a Seminole fan.
No, I'm with you, dude. I mean, even if I wasn't from Florida, I would still not like them. But I'm an SEC guy, and I love the SEC. SEC has got a tough they're a tough conference. We got to play Kentucky, who's been getting better and better every year. I'm scared to death of playing them
next week because Kentucky is not a slouch.
Oh yeah, well, we've already lost to them. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. So they're tough. I mean, I get scared when we play LSU. I get scared when we play anybody but Vanderbilt, maybe. But
LSU has a brand new coach. They haven't even named they don't have a starting quarterback yet. They're going to be. They got 2 guys. They're kind of
flipping them in and out.
They don't even have a starting yet. So, I mean, LSU is a different animal this season. I'm always going to root for them, and I'm going to always hope for the best. But they're everything about them is brand new. So it's
dude.
Not
you got Brian Kelly, man. He came from Notre Dame, and he was a hell of a coach at Notre Dame. So
I'm hoping for the best. But it does come on. I think it comes on at 7:30 tonight. It's
I'm watching it.
37 here right now. So I'm going to be watching that. I'm just going to hope for the best.
I wish we lived close by because I'd be over at your house watching it with you.
Well, my niece, she graduated from Florida State. So, got that side's rooting for Florida State, but I can't do it. It's like,
go figure. My sister, everybody in the family is a Gator fan, but my sister, she's Florida State. I'm like, what the hell happened to you? Did you get dropped?
She might have been adopted or something. I don't know.
She got dropped. I think she got dropped when she was born.
Well, here's the thing. I grew up in Florida, but I was never really a big Florida college football fan because I went to college at the University of Nebraska. I was a Nebraska fan, but
Sure.
when that dream died, I kind of just became an LSU fan because that's where my older sister moved.
Well, I asked you one time. I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, I mean, if I had to choose a Florida college team to root for, I have the hat upstairs. How do they
you?
The U.
Oh, come on, man.
Because I lived in Miami for a couple of years, so I feel more attached to the University of Miami than I do to any of the other schools. I never lived in Gainesville. I never lived in Tallahassee. Matter of fact, if you live in Florida, you don't even consider Tallahassee to be even in Florida. That's like Georgia or Alabama or something.
Only good thing I got to say about Florida State or Tallahassee, not Florida State, is they have the Oyster Brewing Company, and I did review one beer from them. It was a brown ale. It's called Cooter Brown Cooter Brown Ale or something like that.
I think I've had the Cooter Brown, and I like it.
It's from there's Oyster Brewing Company, I think is what it's called. But other than that, that's the only thing I like from Tallahassee.
I mean, I just I love the Gator colors. The blue and orange look fantastic. Probably the reason I don't like the Gators is our common denominator between me and you.
Well, it's like I said, if it's an SEC team, like in the bowl games, if it's an SEC team, I'm pulling for the SEC.
That's the reason I don't like the Gators.
I pull for all the SEC teams, especially during the bowl. Like when I do your little bowl thing, I don't even care what the stats are. I pick all SEC because they're pretty dominant. I mean, if you think about it, LSU, Florida, Alabama, these guys are always usually in the top 10. Us, not so much. We're rebuilding. We got a brand new coach. I like the new coach. We're in the top 10 recruiting right now for 2023. And that's what's killed us in the last couple of years was recruiting. I mean, we got one viewer, and I believe it's Tenacious Freak. Tenacious Freak, if you want to get on with this, brother, I put the little
Blue Eyes never did get on. But you know what? I don't know. There's something going on because I'm trying to share this out. And when I hover over the share icon, it doesn't let me share. Just like before, it wouldn't let me enter the studio. There's something's going on with StreamYard. It's acting up or something. It's not letting me share this out.
Oh, I forgot to put my banner on. Oh, I like this one better. There we go.
There you go.
Maybe that'll get us more views. We only got one guy, but you know what? I like just talking about different things, so it's all good.
It kind of froze up on me when I told you that the reason I don't like the Gators is our common denominator, and then it kind of froze up. So I don't know if you responded.
I didn't get to hear it because it was glitching. So, but I mean, you're probably like me. You probably pull for SEC teams when they're playing opponents that are not in the SEC, like Florida State.
Well, I'm thinking back even before that. I'm thinking like high school. We have a common denominator. You were not in high school with me. You came to high school when I left.
Yep, I came in the ninth grade after the year you graduated.
And we had a common denominator between me and you, and that's the reason I don't like the Gators right there. You know what I mean? Nobody else knows that. Hey, but you know what I'm talking about.
Common denominator mess you up on the Gators, man. They're the SEC.
I'm just not a fan, SEC and I can't be a fan. I don't.
Ah, dude, that's old news, man.
It's old news, but you know what? I'm too much. I've got 25 years. I've got 25 years invested in being an LSU Tiger, even though I don't sport their. I don't have a degree from them. I never attended the college. I went to the University of Nebraska, but I am an LSU fan. So I got my shirt today because tonight at 7:30 Eastern time, LSU.
You're gonna whip them Seminoles, but
Seminoles. I thought they were playing the Seminoles.
Oh, Seminoles. I'm sorry. Yeah. But I'm pulling for LSU, baby. I'm pulling for them. That's the way I am. SEC all the way.
I don't know what to expect. Like I say, because of the new coach, they got
Right. Brian Kelly's a good coach, man. I'm telling you, I watched him.
everything's kind of new about him. You can't compare him to last year's team. It's a completely different thing. So I'm just going to hope. I'm going to watch it and hope for the best.
Right. Yeah. You know, it is what it is, but I'm pretty sure that you guys are gonna. Oh, he's cooking. He said. Okay. No worries, my friend. You can take your phone with you and put it right there while you're cooking. It's okay.
Yeah.
I do the same thing sometimes.
I did some cooking last night. Actually, my son wanted some lemon pepper wings, and I said I never
cook?
played. Well, I don't normally, but like he asked me to help him, so I'm like, okay, I'll help you as long as you're doing the major portion of the work. So I read the recipe, like put this much in here and this and that. But I tell you what, those were the best delicious lemon pepper wings I ever had.
Nice.
And it's delicious. The recipe even said these will taste better than any lemon pepper wings you've had in any restaurant. And
nice.
They were fantastic.
Trying to get West Side Four Fingers up here.
I'm still trying to share this thing out, but it's not working. Which is weird because when I hover over like stop cam or mute.
Or you talking about share?
Yeah, I'm trying to click the share and it's not working.
You know, when I watch, maybe you know this, and you probably have to have the paid part of it. When I watch the Weekly Beer Show, they're up on all the platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's all going off. Because when people comment, it'll show where they're from, like Facebook or YouTube. And I wonder if that's the paid part of it.
Well, I tell you what, I copied the thing.
I just text West Side Four Fingers, so he's from Cali.
Where's the paste button?
I think Tenacious Freak. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but you are from Europe. I don't want to say what country because I know that. I think he's from Europe, somewhere in Europe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Let me know, bro, or bro, whatever. Tenacious Freak could be a female. I don't know. He's probably going to yell at me here in a minute. Well, our football, Denmark, that's right. Okay. Well, football in America is different from football. We call it soccer. Other countries call it football or rugby. We don't play rugby. Denmark. What time is it there, bro? In Denmark. Got to be like Don from Ireland or Scotland. Where Scotland? Because usually when we're on, like at 7 o'clock at night, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning there. So,
yeah, because I think like England is 5 hours ahead of us, and Denmark's not too far off the vertical line of where England is. I wouldn't think so.
Right, you said 22:42, so I'm thinking
42. So it's
almost
6 hours
11 o'clock.
There's
It's
6
almost
hours
11 o'clock. So wow, dude. And you're cooking, you're eating right now? Holy crap.
Eating at this time. Well, that's good. Probably just came home from the club.
Yeah. Well, Brian, I'm gonna take a break. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Been doing this.
You take
pack.
one and
right back.
You immediately tag me once you get back, because then it's my turn.
Okay.
So, Tenacious Freak, are you still cooking? If you're not cooking, scroll up and click on that link. I can't let you in. Dave can let you in. It's his live stream, but we'd love to have you on, especially being from Denmark. I mean, we don't mind watching you eat while you're on. We're just drinking. You can eat. It's okay. Let me see. Blue Ice was here. We asked him to join, and then he disappeared. I just shared this out, so I don't know if anybody else is on here. At least I think I shared it out. The share button wasn't working, so I had to do some copy and pasting. But it's okay if it's late and you work odd hours. If you're awake and you want to be on, it's okay. I've worked odd hours most of my working life. Drinking a Bud Light orange. I wouldn't have even bought that. My wife bought that for her. She took one sip. She didn't like it, so now I'm stuck drinking a 6-pack of it. It's not bad, but it's not beer. Light lager brewed with real orange peels and natural flavor. It's 4.2% alcohol. See, I like my beers to be a little bit more potent. All right, you're back. Time for me to go drain the main vein.
Tag, you're it. Well, since I've only got one viewer on, and Tenacious Freak works odd hours. Do I drink beer every day? Not every day. I did something stupid by, I don't know if you saw my short on YouTube, but I told him I would, for the month of September, I would do one video beer review Monday through Friday. And I just did my last one today with this, which is a IPA variety pack that I got from Aldi's, which is a German-based store, but wasn't too impressed with it. But do I drink every day? No. I wish I could, but I got a full-time job, so kind of hard to do that and drink beer. So, but I love beer, and I'm looking at my fridge, which is right next to me. Tenacious Freak, if you can see it. Getting it ready for October for Oktoberfest, which I know it starts in September, but I know it goes through October also. And I got some pumpkin style beers also. So yeah, I'm ready for October. I love this time of the year for sure.
Oh, I sat down and I just realized I got nothing to drink here. Be right back.
All right. Wow, it sounds like he's beating something up. What in the world?
After drinking that Bud Light, I need to have something that's going to have a bit of a punch to it. So I'm going to have me some Blind Pirates from Monday Night Brewing.
I had not had that one. I've had one from Monday night, but not that one.
I loved it. This is like my favorite one from this 7.4% alcohol. So
nice.
This lets you know you drank something.
That's awesome.
It's a blood orange IPA, which I don't know. The blood orange just tastes so much better than the regular IPAs to me.
Blood orange? Wow. I think Tenacious Freak wants to know if you drink beer every day.
I do not. No. I usually film my reviews on a Saturday, and I film all 3 of them on one day. But I might drink a beer on Sunday.
Right.
I don't drink beer every day though.
Yeah, I might have done one review, but do a variety pack I wouldn't have done unless because I got tomorrow off, so that's the only reason I did it. And I got it out of the way, and now I got all these weak ass IPAs to drink from this 12-pack that I got.
Yeah. I'm off tomorrow as well, but man, we've just been having so much rain here. I wanted to cook out, I had some burgers. I want to fire up the grill, but we've been having so much rain lately. It's like,
Yeah, that's us too. I think today we're not supposed to have any, but it's like every day it's been like storming. And it's not only raining for like 15, 20 minutes, it's raining for like a couple hours. My ditches up front by the road are full of water.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, Tenacious Freak has been sticking with us. He's the only one, man. What's up?
I would love to see him on camera. He said it's late. He works odd hours, but you just got to pop on and say hi. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I told him it's okay if he's eating and we're drinking. It's okay.
Yeah, dude. He's very popular on that weekly beer show. I will say that.
Well, I sent them some Georgia beers. They sent me some
Oh, nice.
Nevada beers.
Yep.
And then we were supposed to hook up, do our thing, but then one of them had to go to Vietnam. So I think they've
Yeah.
rescheduled for the 17th. So that's when it's going to be. But I got a couple of Las Vegas beers I'm going to be reviewing here shortly.
Nice. Yeah, they sent me one. It's from Abel Baker Brewing Company out of Las Vegas, and Dan
Abel
didn't
Baker?
have it,
Nah.
but Nate did, who lives in Las Vegas, and we both did that. Oh my God, that was you couldn't have drank it. It had 5 peppers in it.
Okay, so well, you're a jarhead. When I hear Abel Baker, I only think of one thing. Because I was a marksmanship instructor for 6 months on the rifle range. We have Abel targets, we have Baker targets, and we have dog targets. Are you aware of that? So
I'm aware of it.
the Abel target is the circle, bullseye, whatever you want to call it. It's
Right.
this black circle with the rings around it, right?
Right.
The Baker target is flat on it's like looking at somebody prone, so it's flat,
It's like flat and it does.
but then it's
this.
got the shape of a person laying on the ground. That's the Baker
Right.
target. And then the dog target was from the yard line, which I don't know. I guess they don't use yard lines anymore. Is it meters? Whatever it is. But
Right.
it's the full silhouette of a person standing up.
Right. We got 2 people on now. Whoever that second person is, let us know in the comments who you are. I would love to have 20, 30 people on here right now.
I'll tell you what, when I was a marksmanship instructor on the rifle range in Cherry Point, when you smell gunpowder every day, you got to have it. You want to sprinkle that on your food. You want to people pull out their hot sauce and
I love that smell.
You want to pull out some gunpowder and start sprinkling it on your food and just eat it. It's just
it's Rich. Hey, Rich is on. What's up, brother?
Rich's new design, not the View design. That's a new one.
Well,
where's Rich from?
I'm not sure, Rich. Where are you from, buddy? I know I've been on some of his live, not on video, but on his live chat. Hey, let me here. We'll get him on here. He does like different designs for YouTube and stuff like that. Here you go, Rich.
I'm always looking for new designs.
Well, he's definitely knows his stuff with he's all kind of stuff with the animation, and I'm bragging on him now. But if you want to get on, Rich, there's the right under the comments there, buddy. Love to have you. He likes drinking a good beer every once in a while.
Those are the only ones I like to drink, the good ones. I've had a few bad ones. Not many, but...
Yeah, he said he's first time he's caught me live. Yeah, we do one every once in a while. I've only got the free version of Yardstream. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do with it if you got the paid version, but I'm cheap.
I think with the free version, that's all I've got. I think can you do 6 people? Or is it 10?
Yeah, I think you can do up to like 6 or 10, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope Rich New Design clicks on that and comes on this on there.
Hey, Rich,
promote
if you're
your
not
channel,
subscribed
man. If you got a channel, promote it,
Yeah. If you're not
for.
subscribed to Brian the Beer Snob, check him out, man. And I know Brian, he'll definitely subscribe to your channel also.
Yeah, like I say, I've just been in a funk for the last week, so I got a lot of catching up to do. I got a lot of videos to watch, and I got a lot of...
I like this. Well, I'm fortunate that I have a great wife that lets me buy some beers.
Well, Okay,
And
so
I got good friends like Brian who send me beers also. So
but here's the thing. So he's talking about, so he doesn't have a good budget, so he's stuck in the bush range lately. But let me tell you, there are plenty of fantastic beers out there that are not expensive. They're
yeah,
not. It's just people. I think when people are in their zone, like if you're a Bush person, you know that you like Bush, so that's going to be your go-to. You're always going to buy Bush. You're going to be hesitant to kind of like, okay, well, this costs the same, but it's not Bush. But I don't want to try that because I know I like Bush. But that's the beauty of it is there are plenty of things out there that are cheap. I just reviewed this one today. The review's not come out yet, but this is Molson Triple X.
oh,
So I
nice.
bought this, thinking, oh, it's Canadian, and then I read it and it said it's brewed under the strict supervision of Molson Canada, but it's brewed in Golden, Colorado, the American version.
Funny.
But this was like $2. This is a 24-ounce can, and it was like $2.
You froze up there, Brian. Hello. Brian is frozen. Hey, Rich, if you want to get on, dude, by all means, get on, my friend. We'd love to have you, man. If you're not busy, understand if you're busy though. And Brian has froze up. Gotta love technology and the internet. Gotta love it. There you go, Brian. You froze up, dude. You're back.
I'm wireless. I was gonna hardwire my computer up because I was like, okay,
Yeah, you froze for like 20 seconds.
okay.
Trying to get Rich on here if he can hear me.
Like I was telling Rich, because I think I paid in the $2 to $3 range for this beer. This 24 ounces, so this is two 12-ounce beers, but this is 7.3% alcohol. So if you're used to drinking a Bush, I can tell you, I drank this. I just reviewed it. Review hasn't come out yet. It will come out Monday or Wednesday. This is on the flavor profile of Bush. It's just got almost twice as much alcohol in it. So you can buy this in, the single
Get
can.
more alcohol.
It's more alcohol. It's going to pack more of a punch, and it's different. If you're used to drinking Bush and you're not used to drinking something like that, this is why we do what we do, to try to get people like you who maybe you don't have the funds and you don't want to experiment. You don't want to pay this much money for something that you don't know like it or not. But that's why me and Dave do what we do, is we drink these things. And me personally, I'm like, okay, this to me tastes like, if you're a Budweiser or a Coors or a Bush drinker, you would drink this and you would like it.
Oh,
this just has way more of a punch alcohol wise. The flavor is kind of the same. The flavors are right there. It's just you got a lot more alcohol and it's cheap. It's a cheap beer. It's got a lot more alcohol, and that's what you want. You want the most bang for your buck. Gone are the days of drinking 12 beers and I start to feel drunk after 12 beers. No, if you buy that, you're going to start to feel drunk a whole lot faster.
Yeah, I
so
think
you don't need as many.
What they don't like I didn't realize is like you get some of these craft beers and they're expensive. Like you get one for like say $5. That's an expensive beer. You get a pint size in my eyes, and then you drink it. And it's got like 8 to 9% ABV, and I'm like, well, dang! I just drank this one beer, and I probably equal to 2 or 3 beers from a Bush 24 pack.
Yeah.
And I could drink 2 of these and I'm good.
Yeah. So his comment there where he's talking about pointing him in the direction of something that gives him a 30 pack for around $25. So there are plenty of 30 packs that are way less than $25.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is that the alcohol content in those beers is going to be very low. It's going to be 4%. You'd be lucky to find a 5% alcohol beer in a 30 pack for that price.
Right.
But the difference is if you can double the alcohol content in the beer, you don't need a 30 pack.
No.
You don't need that. Um,
I drink like last night watching the game. Oh, let's see. Um, I did a review with a beer that I got from Steven, from one of the Upstate Beer Boys, one of Wayne's friends, and I think the ABV was like 9.4%. It was from Cross Creek, but it was a collab with a multitude of breweries, and one from Pompano Beach, Florida. So I drank that bad boy. So I did the review. I'm out there smoking. I smoked a pork butt. Did some
oh
shredded.
man,
I did some um, shredded pork. And then I threw some sausages in there. And I didn't have the pork for the video, but I filmed the sausages. I poked holes in them in the smoked sausage and soaked them in some craft beer lagers from
nice.
Florida. So I let them soak in there for like an hour, and then I put them on the grill, and I did the review while they were in there, and I drank like one more IPA that had like 8%. I only drank like 2 beers, and dude, I was good. I was good. So
Yeah, I mean that's the whole thing is you don't have to drink 12 beers at a sitting to get where you want to be.
right.
I mean, you
Oh
can if that's the route you choose to go, you can.
yeah, there's nothing wrong
But
with that. I mean, that's
there's
what
no
you
need
want.
for it. It's like I don't want to I'm lazy. I don't want to get up and go to the bathroom that many times. Give me a more potent beer that tastes better. I'm going to drink less of them, but I'm still going to get where I need to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
He says Grolsch has always been one of his favorites.
and when I was a light beer drinker, I did not like Grolsch. Did not. I thought it tasted gross. But now that I have a more sophisticated taste for my beers, I
You
can
gave
drink
me one of them.
A Grolsch, and I actually can appreciate it for what it is. I think it's cool. I love the swing top. I love the
Oh yeah.
I love the swing top. It's friggin' fantastic. It's a great beer. But if you're just used to drinking American macros, you're probably not going to like Grolsch because the
Right.
flavor is different. It's a different flavor. But once you get, it's like when you're a child, your taste buds are very simplistic. You only eat, a plain hamburger, a plain hot dog. You don't want all the toppings and all that stuff
Right.
on it. That's just that because when you're a kid, these are new flavors to you. You don't need to be over inundated with flavors. You just want to eat it for what it is. It's a basic flavor profile that you want as a child. But as you grow up, your taste kind of changes. It evolves over time, and you want other things on there. So I don't want to eat a plain hamburger, just like meat bun. When I was a kid, that's all I wanted. But now I want the lettuce, tomato, I want cheese, I want ketchup, mustard, whatever, mayonnaise on there. I want all that stuff. But you just gotta try not to stay in the same rut that you're in, especially if you're an adult. You gotta try
Right.
the things. Life is short. You don't want
Very
to live
short.
your whole life drinking something. If it's cheap, it's not the best quality. It's not. The macros are always going to sell a ton of beer because it's cheap. It's mass produced. It's not the best. But if
Yeah.
it's all you ever taste and you think that's the best, then that's what you're going to think. And you're going to be totally cut off from what actually is better than that because you're not going to try anything else.
Right.
That's my whole reason for my channel because I was
Me
the
too,
guy who
man.
did the same thing forever. And then I tried something different. And then I found out, wow, this is a completely different world. I just want other people to experience or have the opportunity to see that
Right.
what they're drinking is not really the best. It's what they think is the best, but that's only because they have never had anything better than what they're drinking. So I'm trying to
Right.
get them to try the better things to see. Yes, some of the stuff is more expensive, but you don't have to drink as much of it. So it balances itself out. If it costs $1 a
Mhm.
can, but you got to drink 12 cans of it, you spent $12. If
And
you
it's more
find something that,
flavorful
if you
doing
find
it the
something that
craft
costs
way.
$3 a can, you're like, well, I'm not buying that. That's 3 times more expensive than what I normally drink. What's $3 a can? But you only need to drink 3 cans of it. That's $9 as opposed to the $12 you were going to spend to get drunk off of what you normally drink.
Yeah, Rich is
And that's
saying he lives in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky. Well, dude, I live in the middle of nowhere, Florida, and I have an ABC liquor store, and it is very hard to come by craft beer. But thank God for people like Brian and Wayne's Beer Delivery and all these other folks that are out there. I get to have awesome beers that I would never get to try here. And because he said he used to live in a more populated area. It's okay. Dude,
Yeah.
money's hard to come by. Inflation's up. We definitely get that. I mean, that's something that we can't help. But dude, I'll send you some good old Florida craft beer.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to pull up Rich's new design. Does he have a page?
Yeah, he has a
I'm going to go ahead and give him a sub right now.
Yeah, man. Look at that, Rich. About to get you a new sub, my friend.
It's called Rich New Design.
He said he was drinking some coffee. He's trying to wake up before he goes live.
All right. I'm number 183, and I just rang the bell.
He said alcohol sales have only been legal in my area for a decade. LOL.
Yeah, in Kentucky, that's the weird thing. So isn't like Jack Daniels up there in Kentucky, and you can't even buy it in the county that it's made because it's illegal. You got to buy it in other. It's. I tell you, the alcohol laws in this country are. It blows my mind how archaic they are. It's like fireworks. In Florida, when I was a kid, you could not buy fireworks in Florida because they were illegal. I moved to Georgia. You cannot buy fireworks in Georgia because it's illegal. So what do people do? They go to South Carolina. They go to Alabama. Where it's legal, they bring them back to Georgia. They launch them anyway. And then finally, Georgia said, hey, you know what? We can get tax revenue if we just let them sell it here because they're going to go to the other states and buy them and bring them back here. Let's just go ahead and make them legal. So that's what happened.
Yep.
It's the same way with this alcohol. So the county that, Jack Daniels is in, you can't buy it there. They're fools. That's like an 1800s law that they never updated.
Yeah.
Look how much tax revenue that county is not getting because they do not allow the sale of that alcohol. However, I guarantee you people that live there are going and buying it and bringing it back to that county. So it's kind of like they're just bypassing. They're paying their taxes somewhere else and bringing it back. It's stupidness.
That was like here. I saw that picture you posted on Instagram, and I'm like, we had just probably a year ago got rid of the ordinance. Got rid of the ordinance that you couldn't buy alcohol before 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. For what?
Yeah, I mean, I posted a picture today on my Facebook and on Instagram. I was at Publix grocery store, and I wanted to buy beer, and it was $12.26. But there was a sign there. It says, under law, we cannot sell beer until 12:30 on Sundays. And my watch, so you saw a picture of my watch. It was 12:26, and there's a sign. I say, 4 minutes to go. It's stupid. It's stupid because I live in a metro area. I'm in Metro Atlanta, Georgia. It's Metro Atlanta never. They say New York never sleeps. Metro Atlanta never sleeps. It's a 24-hour, 7-day a week, 365-day things are happening in Atlanta.
Right.
And to tell me that I can't buy beer before 12:30 on a Sunday is stupid because not everybody works Monday through Friday. Okay. Some people, actually, Sunday is a regular work day for us. And if you get off work and you want to have a beer, you should be able to have a beer. Now, granted, here you can buy, if you go to a restaurant and they serve alcohol, you can buy it on Sunday, no matter what the time is. But if I want to buy it, take it to my own home to consume it, I can't buy it until a certain time. It's stupid. It's ridiculous.
It is.
I mean, buy all the beer you want Saturday night until 2 a.m., but if you don't buy it before 2 a.m., you can't buy it till 12:30 on Sunday. It's stupid.
I'm going to try to call Westside here. See, he asked me when y'all getting on. Now he ain't gonna answer the phone.
Well, Rich, you got to send me a picture. You're up there in Kentucky where they got that bluegrass. I want to see a picture of that. Do you have bluegrass in your yard? Because I want to see it. I want to see it.
Subscriber you were trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
West Side, Four Fingers.
Man, you lived in Marietta. That's like 10 minutes north of where I am. I'm in Powder Springs.
It's Dave TV. Get on here when you can.
Yeah, what prompted you to move to Kentucky? What's going on in Kentucky? Was it your job that brought you there, or what? Crabgrass. I get that, man. Marietta is a good place to be. It's a busy place now. I mean, there's tons of breweries up there. There's lots to do.
Let's see. It is 5:10 here in Florida, East Coast. Cali, it would be what? 2:10 there.
2:10.
Yeah, 2:10 there. Don't tell me that he's sleeping. I mean, really?
Is he a midnight shift worker?
Who? Westside? I don't know. He asked me on Instagram what time. And I said we're on now, dude. I figured Steven would have got on with me. That metal guy. He's usually pretty good.
Well, what happened to him? I was watching something that he posted. Did he get like robbed or something?
Said he got shot at.
Shot at, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
That
that.
was everyday life when I lived in Miami.
Florida traffic got to be too much. There was no longer a seasonal rush. It was just, oh yeah, dude, traffic.
Oh,
even
God,
my little county,
Florida to Kentucky. Yeah, that's
crazy,
a major change.
Crazy, man. Even Little Highlands County, Florida, where I live, it is redonkulous, man. Well, Rich, have you woke up yet, dude? You got some coffee in you, man? We'd love to have somebody else on here with us. Love to have you, my friend. I'm gonna paste the StreamYard on here again. So, Brian, you got some pumpkin beers and some Oktoberfest coming up?
I don't have any pumpkins. The Oktoberfest, I drank them all.
That's funny. All right.
I'm trying not to fall into the same thing I ran into last year where I had so many beers I couldn't get to them before they expired. I've got plenty of beers in here that were given to me by people, and I've got some other beers that I bought, so I'm trying to go through them without being too long.
No, I don't blame you. I just killed a bunch of beers for September, and now I'm all.
Well, yeah, if you're doing a beer a day, you like a beer a day with TK.
Yeah, man, I was like
beer a day with Dave TV.
Not anymore. I'm back to 3 a week. Even that's pretty good. I mean, doing 3 a week, but I mean, it's
hard to do 3 a week.
Pre-recorded, so I may be doing my October stuff here in September.
Well, I know because I watch a lot of your videos, and when I'm watching, like you just released this video, I'm like 2 minutes in, and I'm watching it, and it says, "Oh, I film. This is it's June 22nd," and I'm like, "Why is he just now releasing this video? He filmed it on June 22nd. What's this all about?"
I fixed that, and now I'm saying, okay, we're towards the middle of September, and we're getting through this. And now I like the one I did today. I'm like, hey, this is the last video for September.
Oh, so, let me tell you. I just this is going to be my Monday. This is my Monday beer review here that I've filmed.
Oh.
It's Left Hand Brewing's Key Lime Nitro.
I've got a pumpkin one from them.
Oh, I love left hand. But what I did, because my wife bought a key lime pie. So
Oh.
I said, I'm going to take a slice of the pie in the basement and I'm going to freaking drink this. I don't want to eat the pie before I drink the beer because that will like mess up with my taste buds. I drank the beer. I gave my thoughts on it. I took a slice of the pie and I gave my
Yeah,
thoughts on
buddy.
it. And, you know,
I
because,
love key lime pie.
well, key lime pie is the state pie of Florida. You know,
Mm.
we grew up there. We ate plenty of that.
Oh
But
yeah.
some
Different
people get the
styles
key
of it
lime
too.
pie all wrong. They get it all wrong. I'm not going to say what my opinions were on this until it comes out, but this will be my Monday review
All right. We're looking forward to it.
with an actual slice of key lime pie in the review. And I can say that while Tiger did not enjoy the beer, he did enjoy the whipped cream that was on the pie.
My wife walks in. She goes, "What are you looking forward to?" And I'm like, "I don't know." She heard that part. Dude, I just realized it's like 5:15. Yeah, 2 people on. Who's the second person? We got two. We had Tenacious Freak. We got Rich New Design. Who else is on here? Is somebody different, or is it saying 2? Let us know in the comments.
What happened to Blue Ice? Where'd he go?
I don't know. He said cheers, and he might be working and just popped on real quick. He's only been on one time. It was I think it was your live stream, and man, that was like almost a year and a half ago.
I know he always had connectivity issues where he'd try to get on and his thing would just sit there and spin and spin and spin.
But he got on one time, and because I love him, man. He's a good beer reviewer. He's harsh, but I love it.
I mean, you got to be prepared to hurt people's feelings when you give your opinion.
Well, like this one today, I've never done that. 2 thumbs down, never done it.
Yeah, drain pours are like totally not in my DNA, but I've had to do them because they were that bad.
I drank these, but they were just weak on flavor. I mean, it wasn't like it was horrible. It's just no flavor. I just drank watered down IPAs, basically. It seemed like. Oh, Rich, hey, if I can get on and do a live and my wife not say anything, we're doing good, my friend. Tell her it's just for a few minutes. Just drop in real quick and say hello. That's all you got to do, dude. Definitely get it, though. Tread lightly, days. I get that, man. I'm hoping for today when we do a live and I've got like 50 viewers on here. That would be great.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Guess
I got
what?
2. Better than nothing.
So guess what? I'm a busy man, and now the baseball season has come up, and I have 3 kids in 3 different age divisions.
Nice.
Every day there's practice or a game. So I don't have a lot of free time anymore. But while I was at my son's practice today, there was me, there was one other dad, and the rest were baseball moms. My wife was talking to all the other moms and whatever, and somehow the conversation came to beer. Did you know that a lot of the baseball moms like beer? And she told them, like, well, my husband reviews beers on YouTube, and they're like, really? And I'm like, so I went over there and talked to them. I got some new females that are going to be appearing on my channel.
That's awesome, man.
Because they like beer. And I said, listen, all you got to do, I said, but the beer's free. So all you got to do is come over and film a video with me and you can drink the beer. It's free. And I got 3 baseball moms that are going to be showing up on my channel pretty soon to review beer. And I told them, I said, what's your favorite beer? I said, we can go ahead and review. And they're like, oh, I don't really have a favorite because I drink all different types of styles. And, different flavors and this that, and the other. I said, oh, that's perfect, because that's what I do. That's what, as a reviewer, I don't drink the same thing all the time. I have my
Right.
favorites, but I always have to try all the other things. So, yep, gonna be doing some co-reviews.
Dude,
he said.
that's what I'm still waiting on my table from my friend, and he said he's like, look, because he works out of school, so I get
Yeah, I
it. He
thought
told
you
me it's
got the table already.
not yet, dude. I'm still working with the table I got from Amazon, but he told me, he's like, it's almost done. He's trying his best and trying to get, he's a dean at a school, so I get it. He's busy, but I can't wait because it's supposed to have like the coasters all on top of it and that resin poured on top of it.
Yeah.
And because I'm ready for it to have some co-hosts on here. And I like my son. I try to get my son to be on here with me, and he's like, I don't know if he's camera shy or what. He's like, no, Dad, I don't want to do that. He'll drink a beer with me.
What you need to make sure is that whatever the table that you get made, make sure it's wide enough for 2 people.
Oh, it is. It's probably wide enough for 3 people.
Because even if the person can't be there with you really, they can be there with you virtually, but it will look like they're with you really.
Yeah, I got to try to figure out how to do that. I
just remember, there's a line you can't cross. It's got to be right down the center, and you can't cross that line.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be big enough. He told me it's at least 2 people, if not 3. So I'm like, sweet, but I'm just ready to get it. And I'm like, I can't say nothing because it's free. And I've heard nothing but great things from other people that had things made by him. It's all scrap but I'm like, I'm just being patient. I'm trying to be patient, and I'll give some hints to him in a text message. Oh wow, it's like storming here. Imagine that.
Before you lose your signal, here's something for Rich. So Rich, you're on a tread lightly date. It's okay. Bring your wife on with you. It's okay. Does she like beer? If she doesn't, that's okay. Because, see, me and Dave, we've tasted enough different types of beers that we could turn your wife onto something that she's going to like. She's going to like. She might not have it there with her today that she might like, but we can turn her there. If she likes, margaritas, she likes the flavor. Trust me, there's plenty of beers out there that are going to taste like that. It's a beer, but it tastes like margarita. If she likes a pina colada, it's okay. There's plenty of beers out there that taste like pina coladas, but they're beers. It's okay. It's something that you can enjoy together with your wife. But if neither of you know that those 2 things, are possible in beer, but Dave knows it. I know it because we that's all we do is we try different beers all the time. We know this. Bring your wife on with you. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll try a seltzer. I don't care, or a cider.
There's no yelling and screaming. As my opinion is the law, and you will abide. No, it's not like that. We're just going to try to gently persuade you to a new direction where both you and your wife are going to find out something that you might enjoy that you didn't know you would enjoy because neither one of you thought to try it, And
who knows, Rich, you might want to do a collab with one of us. You never know.
That's right. And Rich, if you're not a beer reviewer, that's the perfect thing. If I don't know what your channel's about. I just subscribed to it, but I haven't watched anything because I've been on this live the whole time. But when I get off, I'll watch your videos. I'll see what your content is about. It's okay that you don't review beers because that's the best thing. Because what we can do is we can put your viewers in front of our audience, and we can put our audience in front of your viewers by doing a collaboration. It's how we grow. That's how you get subscribers. That's what we all want. We want to get subscribers. And so it doesn't matter that you're not a beer reviewer channel. It's okay. It's okay that, me and Dave, we do beer reviews, but you don't. It's okay. People who go on YouTube and search out beer review videos are probably not the people that search out your content. So what we're doing is we're introducing our contents to people who aren't searching for each other's content. And that's the beauty of it, Tread lightly didn't quite convey the mood and tone around here today. Hey,
No,
listen,
Rich,
if your wife was watching this with you, and I'm assuming she's not, you know, we're not trying to force our opinions down anybody's throat. We're just trying to get people to try things that they wouldn't normally try.
yeah,
That's what it
yep.
is.
Rich does
So,
like he does like how do I say? And Rich, correct me if I'm wrong. He does editing. He does like little animation stuff. I've watched his stuff. Um, his lives are like how to get more people on your channel, how to
this is a way to do it. I mean,
thumbnails and stuff like that. So if I'm wrong, Rich, put it in the comments. But I've watched a couple of his videos. I've been on a couple of his lives, just on the chat part of it. And
hey, if things
like
aren't going very well, if things aren't going in your favor today, Rich, go ahead and come on live with us, with your wife, and we're here to keep the peace. We're not here to cause trouble.
Rich, it's okay. I'm a peacekeeper, man. If you watch my
Does
channel,
your
long
wife
enough,
like beer? If she doesn't, she should come on because we can have a conversation. Because, like I said, if somebody says they don't like the taste of beer, it's because they have not tasted different types of beer. They've tasted like a beer and thought, "Ooh, that's gross. It's nasty. I don't want it anymore." But there's too many beers out there that taste like other things nowadays. So it's not like that's not a valid excuse anymore. I don't like the taste of beer because this that I'm drinking, this Blind Pirate, this Blood Orange IPA, does not taste like beer. It doesn't. IPAs, it's hard for me to find an IPA that actually tastes like beer. They taste like other things. It's still beer. You're still going to get drunk on it. It just doesn't taste like beer. And I get that the certain flavors turn people off. And that's the thing. There's so many different beer types and styles that if a certain flavor or type of beer turns you off, you can't say that's not a valid excuse to say you don't like beer because there's way too many other types of beer. What is it? She's actually washing dishes at the moment. She's not in the viewing mood. She does not like beer a bit too much. Let me tell you this. Rich, tell your wife, say Brian and Dave respectfully request that you come on and just have a conversation with us. There's no yelling, there's no screaming. We're just going to have a conversation, and hopefully, we'll open her eyes, and then life will get better for you, Rich, because she will see that
she does like beer.
Her
too much.
Okay.
Okay, I thought it said she didn't, but I read it again because my glasses aren't working apparently.
Okay,
And
well, here's the thing.
Like
what
beer.
Kind of beer does she like a bit too much? If she likes, let's just say, any of the American macros,
I'll be
Busch,
right back,
Budweiser, Miller, Coors, if she likes those a bit too much, we could turn her on to something that she's going to like equally as well, but she won't have to drink nearly as many of them to get where she wants to be. To be honest, I drank Busch, I drank Coors, I drank Keystone, Budweiser. I didn't know what ABV meant when I drank those beers because it wasn't like known information. But the alcohol content that's in a beer is very, very important. Because like I said, if you're drinking a Budweiser and it's 4 whatever percent, let's say this beer that I'm drinking is 7.3%. So it's not quite double the amount of alcohol per can, but it's close. It's close. So you don't have to drink nearly as many of these to get where you want to be as you would if you drank a Busch or Budweiser or Coors or Keystone.
This is
and that's the whole thing. I get it. When you're young, you want the most beer for the cheapest amount of money. But when you get older, I don't want to drink that much beer. I don't. I just want to drink beer.
No, me either.
More potent, more flavorful. I don't have to drink it as fast. I still reach the same end game, which is, okay, I drank it, I'm drunk. Okay. But in the end, it costs you less. You're consuming less calories because you're not drinking as many.
There you go.
Less money because you're not buying as many. But you still get the same result. That's all we're trying to do.
Hey, Brian, I'm pretty sure you have. Have you done this one?
Breakfast stout, yeah.
I don't think I've done this one yet. I went through my videos. I don't recall seeing it, so I need to do a spreadsheet or something of all the.
I love that. Well, that's a great. Founders is all in all a fantastic brewery. That's a great beer. They're expensive, and that's another thing is when somebody who drinks cheap beers goes in the store, and if they would see a 4-pack of that, and they saw that it was $20, they wouldn't even want to. They wouldn't even look at it. They would just bypass it. But the thing is, the alcohol content in the 4-pack versus the alcohol content in the 12-pack they just bought. If you add it all up, it's a better deal to buy that Founders 4-pack. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand is that yes, if you drink 12 beers and you feel drunk, they think that was a good deal. But if you can buy that 4-pack and drink it and feel drunk, that's a better deal. But I guarantee you, anybody who drinks the 12-pack to feel drunk, and then they buy that 4-pack, they'll drink 2 of those beers and they'll be on the floor.
I can drink
on the floor.
This is a 7%er right here, IPA. I can drink. Yeah.
Yeah, and see,
I'm gonna take you there next time you come. It's in Fort Pierce, but it's only like an hour, maybe not even an hour and a half. You see what he put?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've met Brian's wife. She's a wonderful person. My wife is a wonderful person. She's all about me doing these beer reviews and lives, as long as it doesn't interfere with anything where we're going out. If we're at the house, she don't care. She's out at the front porch watching the rain. I'm in here.
It's okay, Rich. You know, like I said, Rich, we're not here to get you in trouble. We're not.
We'll have you on next time, dude.
But if you would come on camera with us and have your wife next to you, it's just going to be a civil conversation. I'm not the guy who's going to yell because my opinion is right and yours is wrong, and I'm going to yell and scream at you to prove it. It's not how it's going to be. It's not going to. I'm just going to spit some facts, and if whatever you guys do with the facts, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. If you think a 4% alcohol beer is better than a 7% alcohol beer, that's your choice. I mean, if you choose to believe that's what you. That's okay. Right. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to yell at you and tell you that you're lying. I mean, we all have our own taste. We all have our own flavor. We all have our own opinion. It's just that, we were where you were for a long time. And we branched out we left our comfort zone to try these other things. And I'm sure Dave will back me up on this. We tried beers that were not even on our radar as even wanting to try.
Oh no!
But as beer reviewers,
try something new.
As beer reviewers, we had to try all of the beers, not just the beers we knew we were going to like. And magical things happen. Okay, I didn't want to try this beer, but I tried it, and this is fantastic. So that's what we want to let you know. So.
Oh, BC's on.
BC, all right.
BC will get on. Get on, BC. I know you'll
Come on, BC. Click on that link.
Yeah, buddy.
Where's that link at? There it is.
I just sent it, man. Get on, BC, because I gotta pick your brain about some of these
Yeah,
all
he's
these beers that I
he's
just
reviewed
reviewed.
some great beers lately that I'd like to talk to him about. I haven't tried them yet, and that's good. Like I say, I went into a funk lately, and I just I didn't really look at YouTube for the last week, so I was kind of
That's okay. You know, sometimes you got to take a break.
I'm back.
It may happen to me sometimes. So because I was about to like text you and say, dude, we're you ain't been
Well,
on
when
in
you sent
about
me
a week.
that text last week, and you said, "Hey, is everything okay?" and I'm like, I was sick, and then my buddy died, and I'm just kind of not feeling it. I didn't want to be an oh woe is me, but I didn't want to film a video where I was feeling so down that
We do. You got to be in the
it
mood when you
came
do
across in
any
my
kind of
video
video,
that I was being depressing. I didn't want to be depressing.
right? I mean, you got to be in the mood when you do a video, no matter what kind of YouTube video it is. You got to be 100%. There he is.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, DC?
Not much. What's going on,
Hey,
Brian? What's going on, Dave?
There's BC.
hey, man, I got to pick your brain for a minute there, BC. I just reviewed a variety pack of these, and I saw that you reviewed some of these.
Yeah, I got the same variety pack as you did. Yeah,
Um,
if
I
it's the same 4 pack that I'm thinking of, yeah, the Pinhead. Yeah,
yeah, I was a little disappointed, man. To be honest, they were a
and
little
yeah,
weak to me. I mean, maybe not you, but
yeah, it's kind of like what Brian's. I don't know. I caught what he was saying a little bit, like saying we got like our own taste of flavors and whatnot.
sure.
And I'll admit, the first couple of them that I've tried out of that box, I'll admit they were pretty weak. Like I think I remember the first. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, but either one of them was a 5.5. Now that's kind of like I don't know. It's to me when you get that far, it's like if you're over at a buddy's house, it's like he's got a bunch of them. He got up to try them, but they're still
Right.
sitting there after. But it's like here, have one. Okay, fine. I ain't gonna turn down the beer, but I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, I'm not gonna run out and buy it again.
No,
The last one I bought,
it's
the last
content.
one I tried. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so it's content. So I mean, I knew nothing about them, and I went into our local Aldi's, and they had one left. My wife told me about them, so I went and got them. And
Yeah,
it is what it is. You're not going to like every beer that you review, obviously. So
yeah,
I was just disappointed because they
true.
weren't horrible. It's just they didn't have a lot of flavor to them, and it was like
Yeah.
drinking
They seemed like
watered
they were
down.
light beers.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I just wanted to get pick your brain because I hadn't looked at your videos yet because I want to watch your videos on what you thought about them. But it was like, wow.
Yeah, because what was that? The West Coast style, I think, was the last one I reviewed out of that box, and I'll just say that one to me was probably the best one out of the whole box. So,
Yeah,
but then again, that's just
to me, this one, the hazy IPA out of the 4 that I got were the best.
yeah.
To me,
Oh, okay.
to
That's
me,
probably
but
had the most alcohol in it too.
yeah, there was 2 of
Right.
them, the 6%. 2 of them that was the highest they had was 6%, and there was only 2
Yeah.
of them 6%.
Yeah.
Hey BC, I got a question for you.
What's that?
You're in Michigan.
Yep.
Any chance you can make it down to Chicago next year for the beer reviewer get together?
Now that I've got about a year to work it out, I think I want to say yes on that. Yes. Right now, yes.
I hope you can show up because I tell you what, the beer reviewer get together we had here in Atlanta was fantastic.
I didn't get to
And
make it.
I guarantee you, you will have the best time of your life.
Now, I got a question about that. Now, didn't you have live stream that one night?
I
Yes,
did. I
you
did.
did.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen that. And it did look like it was pretty fun, too. So,
So
yeah.
we only had 4 people that came. There was 3 more people that were supposed to, and they all caught COVID, so they couldn't come. So
Oh,
we ended up with four.
I was one of them.
But we had Imperfectly Me Crafts. We had Shane's Craft Beer Reviews up in Canada, and we had a beer day with TK from Ohio that came, and it was a fantastic time. So next year, it's going to be in the July timeframe. That the specific date's not worked out yet, but it's going to be in Chicago, and Imperfectly Me Craft is going to be hosting that one. And I'm telling you, if you can make it, if you can sock away $20 a week until it comes around, it won't cost you more money. I mean, once you get there, everybody chips in on food. We go to the local breweries. It's fantastic time, and you're going to be able to film content with other people in person that you've seen them on YouTube, but it's something else when you're filming in person with somebody. I would love to film a review with you. I'm going to be there. And I hope Dave shows up. It's Chicago, Illinois. I mean, the home of Well, it's not the home of Walter Payton, but that's where he played football, and he's my favorite football player. I love Walter Payton. Greatest
Best
ever.
running back ever, dude.
I'm gonna be there, and I hope you can show up.
Brian, how about you? If I drive to your place, can we fly out together? Maybe
we can do that.
Let me see what I can do. I told my wife, I'm like, man, I don't know if I can make Chicago. Georgia was no problem, but if I can drive to your place and maybe fly out with you out of Atlanta, that would be cool.
Well, when it gets a little bit closer to it, send me a text message, and we'll definitely make that happen.
Okay, because I can drive up there and fly out of Atlanta. That would be cool. Then just park my truck there at the house, maybe.
Yeah.
As long as KK don't drive around.
I'll tell you what, though, BC, I don't know how much beer you drink. Whether it's,
well, that depends on how much the APV is.
Well, let me tell you what. Mallory from Imperfectly Me Crafts, nobody outdrinks her. Nobody.
Oh, she can put it away, huh?
She will drink you under the table. You will be on the floor, stupid, and she'll be straight as an arrow. Nobody outdrinks Mallory.
BC, I watched the videos, dude. Oh my God, that woman can put
a beer day with TK. He's a big boy. I
mean,
he couldn't hang.
If they're watching this, I'm sorry to say this, but man, she seems like a tiny person, man. Oh my God.
Well, she's a big girl. She's like 5'11" or something. She's tall.
Oh, really? Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's a big difference watching it on my phone and then actually meet the person in real life. It was like that one collab I did with Joey Edibles. It was like, I've seen them on YouTube and whatnot, and I have no idea how tall you guys are whatsoever. The same, vice versa.
I'm 7'3".
Hey, yeah. Now see, when Joey came by, I was like, oh my God.
Magic. It's Hollywood magic, man. We're all like 6'3".
Well, I'm 7'2" then. My God.
Dude, I'm 5'8". I'm short. It's all good.
That's all right. I'm the same height, man. I'm really 5'8". I used to be 6'2", 350 pounds, and I'm just 5'2", and 350 pounds.
Shane's beer reviews. He looks like he's probably like 5'11", 6 foot, and he's really like 4 foot nothing. So,
oh wow!
If you look at when he's standing at his bar in his basement, he looks like he's average height. Well, average height is around 6 foot now. It used to be like 5'8", but now
at my house it's not.
Yeah, around here the same thing. It's pretty much 5'8" around all across the board, except for my brother. He got that on my mom's side of the family.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. Everybody on my mom's side is like 6 foot, 6'3", 6'4". Me?
Yeah, it sounds like mine. So, yeah, that sounds like it would be awesome to go out to Chicago next year.
They got some fantastic beers, and of course, they got fantastic beers in Michigan.
Oh yeah, we got a buddy from Michigan.
Either. So, how far would Chicago be from you?
Well, see, I'm by Detroit, so that would be like almost on the other side of the state. To a degree, I mean, so it'd be it's a little bit more than the other side of the state. So it's probably, I'm guessing, don't think this is the word of God, but about 300 to 500 miles. I'm not sure the mileage, but it's pretty
Oh,
far
wow.
out there.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
not
far.
So,
Not too bad.
If you
though.
go 500
No.
miles an hour to get there, though, it'll only take you an hour.
yeah, true.
It's a good time, though. I hope a lot of the Midwestern reviewers can show up there because, you know,
that
Yeah.
looks
my
that looks
plan when I hosted that get together, my plan was we were all gonna like shoot all these collaboration videos and do all this channel promotion. But you know what? When we all got together, even though we just met for the first time, you know these people because you've watched them on YouTube for so long. I mean, you feel like you know them anyway.
and you do like
Yeah, or
And
I mean,
it was just we had so much fun hanging out, and then we went to breweries and we did our thing there, and we did all these other things. And when it came down, we're like, we haven't really filmed any content for anybody's channel. So Sunday night, we're trying to like, let's hurry up and film some content. And it's like everybody's leaving Monday morning, and it's like we had to hurry up and film some stuff. But that's what it's like. I mean, it's like there's no strangers. I mean, especially if you've watched their content and you've talked to them in the comments and all
yeah,
that.
I was about to say, if you
It's
like
like you've
watch
been
their
friends
videos
for
and then
life.
going on the live streams here,
Yeah,
interact
like-
with them, and like you know,
It's a friend fest is what it is, and it's I mean, hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. You both can come because it's going to be fantastic, and you're going to have a great time. It's going to be well worth it. I just hope you
Yeah,
guys can both
because-
show up and.
the last time I was in Chicago was I want to say '88, and that was a long
geez,
time ago.
way
So,
overdue.
yeah, I was about to say I was way overdue to go back to Chicago.
I can
Oh,
honestly say
yeah.
I've never been to Chicago, so
Well, I've
Well,
been.
from what I can remember, it's really nice out there in Chicago. From what I can remember, yeah.
Well, I know they
I
got
mean,
Hop
still
Liquor
always
for the
some fun
World,
with
which is a fantastic brewery, and I also know they have a Sweetness statue at Soldier Field, which I will have to go and take my picture by because I'm a Sweetness fan. Walter Payton, love him. So I have to go for that reason alone. But I'll be there for the
Yeah.
beer as well.
The beer is kind of a side bonus, huh?
let's see. Rich asked, "Do you guys know John from the Home Bartending with John channel?" I don't.
I
don't
do
think
not
I
know.
do. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
haven't heard of him. No.
Let me
If
look him
it's a
up.
bartending channel, is he probably pouring other drinks other besides beer? He's doing like mixed drinks or something?
I would say probably all of it. Well, let's see. Home bartending. If I can spell with John. I'm assuming it's this guy right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably kind of hard, but
You're not subscribed. That's all I see.
yeah, I'm about to be subscribed though. Maybe he'll subscribe to us too.
Yeah, I have to do this after this because I'm using my phone for the live stream. So
I'm all about subscribing to people.
yeah, especially
Got-
the beer community.
He's got some beer reviews on there too. He's got the
Oh, does
90 Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA, the one I did. Yeah, sweet.
Hey, BC, can you get the 120 Dogfish Head up
You
there?
know, yeah, I just reviewed that a while back too.
Oh,
I
can't
I
find that
cannot
one.
get it here. It's illegal to sell in Georgia. It has too much alcohol in it. Isn't that the stupidest thing you've ever heard?
Oh my
Brian,
god!
Brian, I'm just gonna say you need to move back to Florida, dude.
Wait, you can get the 120 in Florida?
I got the 90, but
Well, the 90 is different. I can get
I
the
can-
60 and the 90. I cannot get the 120. It has too much alcohol to be sold as beer in Georgia.
It's here in Florida. I just can't find it in our area of Florida, but
Okay.
I've heard that it's here in Florida. So he goes, he does it all. Rich said, I'm still waiting for Rich to get on, man. Rich does some cool stuff on for like Rich. Rich, hey, do me a favor. If you don't get on, at least explain what your channel's about.
Yeah,
On the
Rich, come
comments.
on, at least promote your channel. We're all here.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
support, dude.
he's got some cool stuff, man, on the way he does his videos. He does like editing stuff. Like he talks about how to, improve your, your YouTube subscribers, and he does editing videos and stuff like that. So, BC says this guy, bartender guy, lives in Michigan as well.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
I tell you, it must be something about the water in Michigan that makes the beer
dude.
taste so good. Because I tell
I
you what,
know, man.
I love Founders. I love Bell's. Those are both very famous Michigan breweries.
And I can actually
Yeah.
get those here in Florida, believe it or not.
Fantastic. Those are fantastic beers.
Yeah.
BC, are you getting ready for Oktoberfest and some fall?
Oh, yeah. You know, for a bit there, my fridge was kind of filled up with a bunch of previous beers from previous beer review shows. So I've been working on them to make more room in my fridge. I already got a baby keg in there from Oktoberfest that I'm probably going to start off with.
Nice.
So I still got to pick up some more beers between now and Oktoberfest. So yeah, I know that's going to be in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
So
Well, my dumb ass did a short promising all my followers that I would do a video for September, Monday through Friday. So I just wrapped up this last video for September, and now I got the beer fridge stocked up with some October, like Halloween style beers, like pumpkin style beers, and some Oktoberfest. And it's hard to find that stuff here in where I live here in Florida. It's just crazy.
yeah, and
I mean,
I
find
did that.
Samuel Adams. You can find the Yingling Oktoberfest, but I've already done those. I want some craft Oktoberfest, style beers, and it's hard to find those here in Florida.
Oh yeah, I mean, it wasn't that last October, but the October before, I did. What was it? It was kind of the same thing that you were doing, where the whole month of October I was doing 4 shows a week of Oktoberfest beers of what I could get my hands on.
Right.
And then what I couldn't find, I kind of filled it in with, regular Pilsners and whatnot, just to keep it going, And I ended up ending off with, what is it? I know I'm not going to pronounce it right. It's that old, it was a beer, but it was named after that silent Dracula movie, Nefutu, I think it's called.
Narastu or something like that.
Yeah, that original
The
vampire. Yeah, and I ended it with that. It was like, I did a bunch of like comic pumpkin and whatnot. So it was just crazy, man.
Yeah, I went to one of my ABC liquor store and found one from Southern Tier. I did their pumpkin one last year, but they have a one called Warlock. That's an Imperial pumpkin stout, and I'm okay with doing beers like that. And I got another Atomic Pumpkin because sometimes I'm gonna revisit it, but because I did one last year, but I found the Oktoberfest from Shriner, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I finally found the Elysian Pumpkin Pack because before all I could find was the Night
the
Owl.
Elysian Pumpkin Pack. It's
Yeah, the only one I could find was the Night Owl, and now I got the Pumpkin Pack, so I'm gonna redo all them. Excuse
all
me.
of them are fantastic in that
And
pack.
I found Dogfish Head Pumpkin Ale in Florida.
Oh, really? They got a pumpkin ale out?
Yeah,
Really?
it's hard to find that. And I'm like, I've got a 6-pack. Dude, the only problem is they're in bottles. So sending bottles, it's kind of, you don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of the bottle. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I've got I got a left hand pumpkin spice nitro. I think it's a stout. or it's
Okay,
the L.
yeah.
The L. But other than that, I'm sitting here looking on the floor because my wife's getting mad at me because I've got my fridge, but it's little, and then I got the fridge in the garage. She goes, dude, I can't put anything else in there because you got all your beer in there. And I'm like, well, that's life. Get over it. She didn't like that, so it didn't work out too good. So I put them in here. So,
Yeah.
but I can get the bigger companies.
Yeah.
But I want some craft, from some of these smaller companies. That's hard to get.
Oh, I know. I was talking to somebody. It's like I don't know what if they got like. Just I'm talking in general here. It's like the northern half of Michigan. We've got like a ton of small breweries. Almost like your mom and pop breweries.
Oh yeah.
And their distribution isn't that great.
Yeah.
So if I ever wanted to try them, I would have to go up there and actually get the beer myself. So
And get a crowler, or if they can it. Like I have one in my hometown that cans, but they do one at a time. It's not like they have a big distribution. They have to right there. It's like one at a time, which is fine. For me that's fine, but to find like I have a lot of breweries in Florida, but they don't distribute in my county. They distribute immediately in their county, maybe counties surrounding them, but
or if it's small enough,
Brian's got a lot where he's at.
At the end, yeah.
Rich says he does a bit of everything. I do video editing, motion graphics, sound design, animations, and comedy, songs, etc. My passion is making adult cartoons like you see on Adult Swim.
Man, see, I am in the market. I am in the market to have an adult cartoon made of a beer themed little scene. So
yeah,
see,
hey guys, we got 4
that.
viewers on right now. So
I would pay for that, Rich.
Whoever's not,
message.
Send us a message if you just got on. We got 4 viewers, and let us know who you are. And if you got a YouTube channel, let us know, and we'll subscribe to your channel. And we would love for you guys to subscribe to our channels. You got Dave's TV, you got Brian the Beer Snob, and you got BC's Beer Reviews. We're all looking to help each other out, man. So,
Rich, if you go to my channel on YouTube and you click on the About section, my email address is on there. Send me a message because you do what I'm looking for.
Yep.
And I'm willing to pay for it. I'm willing to pay for it, man. So if you want to make some money and do what you do, send me a message.
Yeah, he does pretty good work. I've seen some of his stuff. So
yeah, because that's pretty interesting. Because going on about what Brian was saying, I'm sure you guys seen my show before. Boy, I don't mind singing my theme song at the beginning, but I'm looking to take a break, but still have the theme song still there, though. You know what I mean? I don't mind singing. But sometimes I just need a break.
It's like me. I mean, BC, I know you do sing your theme song, and it's just when I started my channel, I hired a woman to sing my. Well, she doesn't sing; she just kind of talks, but she does my intro.
She's got a sexy voice, by the way.
Her voice just became the voice of my channel, and so she lives in England. So anytime I want her to do like something different, I got to send her a message. She works it out. She sends it to me.
That's awesome.
It's not. Hey, is this the same one that did that Baywatch video?
That Baywatch video was my first foray into the TV shows that never were but should have been. And I thank you, BC, for being a part of that. Dave, you were a part of that as well.
I love it. I can't wait for the Christmas one to come out, the delayed one.
I know.
I'm
surprised you didn't do a Gilligan's Island one, man.
Hey, anything's on the table.
That's a good idea, BC.
The hard part about it is when we're not all together in the same room, like with the Baywatch. BC, I asked you to participate. I kind of told you what I wanted, and you filmed it. And the same way with Dave. I kind of told him what I wanted, and he filmed it. And then I just had to put the pieces together. And it's hard. Yeah. It's hard when we're in all different rooms trying to act together. But if we're all in the same room, we can all play off of each other, and it's more, you know, like fluid.
No, kind of like a, yeah.
So,
I was about to
but I
say.
understand. My goal by doing these TV shows that never were but should have been is to like bring a bunch of channels together on a concept, which is the TV show that never was, and make it look legit. And it's hard when you're all in different places and you're in different, you know, you got different backgrounds and different things, especially if you're trying to make the people look like they're in the same room. But wait, his wall is freaking brown and his wall is green. You know, that's not the same room. It's hard to do. So, you know, that's still something that I'm pursuing. It takes a little bit. So this Christmas one was supposed to come out last Christmas. People sent me videos. I just wasn't able to get it done in time, and it didn't work. However, I am going to try to get it done this year. So it'll come out around Christmas time I'm using footage they sent me last year. But I'm going to need more. I'm going to need more people. I'm going to need more videos. I'm going to reach out to some more people.
Brian, I may have to redo mine. I've gotten better at what I do now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it was fine.
Because my best work was the Law and Porter one. Oh my gosh,
that was another good one too. Yeah,
I love that one. Man.
The Star Trek one was good too.
That was good. I wasn't in that one.
You know, I was a part of that Star Trek one, man. Really, man.
I tell you what.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Don did awesome. Oh my God, he did awesome. And he didn't even have to fake his accent.
I got to tell you something. I just watched a video the other day about the actor who played Scotty. The dude was actually Canadian. He was faking his accent that whole series.
Really?
He was Canadian faking the Scottish accent.
What was his name? George Calhoun? Yeah, I think that was. I know it's Calhoun.
Rich
I forget what his real name was, but
I'm definitely interested. If you scroll down on my channel, you'll see some of the cartoons I've done. I'll hit you up with email. And then he's got this one with Adobe After Effects. You can rotoscope, I guess that is. There's people out in the videos without the need of green screen. Okay. Oh, man. Rich may be the guy that you can just send everything to and do that for you. So, yeah, Rich, if you get a chance, look at Brian's.
I'm willing to do that to make this the success that in my mind it already is.
Yeah, Rich, look at Brian's videos. The Brian, what were they called again?
Well, I have a playlist called TV shows that never were but should have been.
Check those out, Rich. And Brian did those himself, and we could really use your help on the next one that he does for Christmas. So that would be really cool. And obviously, Brian will definitely put you in the description on what you know on everybody's part. So
definitely, I'll definitely pay you for your time and promote you in the credits of the video.
Yeah, so definitely check that out, man. Because man, I should go to Hollywood, man. The judge part was awesome. I'm sorry, hands down, judge part was awesome.
You know. I had come up with all these TV shows that I wanted to spoof, and I paid this local person to make me the I don't know what you call it, like the design for the intro, like the words, like the fonts and stuff.
Yeah.
But the more that I've sat there looking at, I'm like, okay, these are old shows that maybe we would know, but maybe like, even though people are of drinking age wouldn't know.
Yeah, maybe we need to do some newer shows, maybe.
Yeah, because I did like Little House on the Prairie. Hill Street Blues. You know, these are like shows like from the
we would know
80s that we would know, but maybe, you know, that I don't want to think how old we are, but you know, 21 years ago from 2022, man, if you were born in 2001, you're legal to drink. And if you were born in 2001, you would not know Little House on the Prairie. You would not know Hill Street Blues. You would. So what I need to do is I need to do modern shows that everybody would know.
I
but
will say
then
this,
I
Brian.
changed to be what I want it to be.
My son is 21, and he knows MASH. He knows MASH.
Yeah, man.
When I would watch MASH at the house, I'd put him in his little seat when he was a baby, and it would start playing, and he would like his little head would start like going because he knew MASH. He knew it, but that's the only show he knows. So
Well,
he
that,
does,
yeah, I mean, that
he
was
does
a
know
great
the
show.
old shows. So that'd be a
Yeah.
good one to do too, MASH. That would be a great show to do. I love Hawkeye and Trapper and all them guys.
See, you got my wheels spinning. And
Oh
that's,
yeah,
that's the whole thing about collaborations. Like if I come up with an idea, what I have in my head is just what I have in my head. But when I spit it out to you guys, now Dave, see you've already like thrown out some pieces that I
Mash.
hadn't thought of. And if I throw it to BC, like, well, how about this? These are things I didn't think of, but you guys thought of, which makes the whole concept even better. And that's the whole great thing about these collaborations is it's called TV shows that never were, but should have been.
He found it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He found it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich, Brian did all the editing. We just sent our videos to him, and I was only in like 2 of them. The very first one he did, the Baywatch one, and I did the Law and Porter, and that was a good beer, by the way, that you sent me, Brian.
It's sad that it got murdered.
Yeah, that was a great beer.
I don't still want to talk to this day.
You know, I gotta say that the joy about filming that was okay. So I didn't have to rely on people that were not here. That was just me, and it was just my neighbor Ray. He came over. We were having some beers. We got a little tipsy, and the idea came about. And we didn't have a script. We made that thing up totally as we went along. I had no idea when we were filming it. I had no idea who was the bad guy. Who was, you know, we were playing cops, but I had no idea who the bad guy was until we filmed that final scene when I realized who the bad guy was. And that's the whole joy of it, because we were just drinking, having a good time, and we were just ad-libbing, and that's what came out of it. And I think it's a fantastic show. You know, you're watching it. You're watching it. You got these couple of cops investigating a crime, and then next thing you know, you're in the courthouse, and there's this friggin' flip of like, wait a minute, how is that the bad guy? And then he admits to it. He admits to it on the stand. He's the bad guy. He did it. You know, he killed it. You know, which is what I would hope to do in Chicago when you guys are all there, and I got all you guys together. I would hope to film.
That would be cool.
If I get just one quality, and I'm not going to say a standard beer review, because we all know what a standard beer review. It's just us drinking the beer, telling everybody what we think of it. But for my channel, I want to do more TV shows that never were, that should have been. But if I have you all in the same room, it's much easier to make you guys actors playing the role because we're all together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't have to wait for you, BC, to send me some footage, and then I have to react to your footage, and then I got to tell you, okay, this is what I need you to do. You know, that's complicated and it takes a long time.
It's a lengthy process. Doing it this way,
same room, and the take doesn't. If the what we filmed didn't take, okay, let's redo that one. But let's do this instead. It's easy because we're right there in the same room. So all I want out of next year's beer review or get together, I just want one good, complicated video. It's going to be where I'm going to require some acting from everybody, but it's okay. The beer's going to be there. The acting is going to be good. If it's not good, it's okay. We're just beer reviewers. We're not brain surgeons. We're not curing cancer. We're just reviewing beers. It's okay.
Oh, if we could, though, that would be great.
I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I know it's not shenanigans, but I know there's going to be some shenanigans going on. But you know,
There's constant shenanigans. Constant shenanigans go on.
Nothing wrong with shenanigans. Nothing.
No, absolutely not. But
And
you know,
especially-
the idea of talking about that, you know, I don't. Well, I know we were just talking about it, but another two that I would like to at least think about is either Sanford and Son or I Dream of Jeannie. But then again, they might be too old to do those, so I don't know.
Well, but there's a lot of people that would know those though, and I would love to do I Dream of Jeannie if I could get a female person to play Jeannie, because if I had to play that role, nobody would want to watch it.
You got,
And nobody wants to see the dynamic, so hey.
you got the Brady Bunch. You got the Monkeys.
Oh, that's
would
another
be a
good one.
good
Yep.
Geez, what else? You got, dude.
The
you got-
Bionic Man or the $6 Million Man.
yeah, you got Knight Rider, the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
I will paint myself green to play the Incredible Hulk.
But don't let me do the footage because I use green screens. You disappear right away.
Oh yes.
Let's see a pair of eyes all over the place.
Hey, but we could get Rich. He doesn't use green screen. He can use, what do you say,
That's right.
Adobe After Effects. So
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
we got 5 people watching. Let us know who you are. We know Rich is on. We know Tenacious D is on. Let us know who else is on.
Tenacious
I've
D
run
is
out of
on?
juice, guys. I got to go back and get some more juice.
Yeah, he was on. He's let's see, he was on here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tenacious Freak. I got a little excited. Man,
Yeah, I was
BC,
thinking of that
that's not beer, BC. What you drinking there, buddy?
chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I
loves
took some
milk.
ibuprofen, so
Oh yeah, you
helping
got
me
to
cook.
fill your
Yeah.
stomach up. You don't want to do that on an empty stomach.
No.
What you got there, Brian?
Ah, man, my wife bought a 6-pack of it. I got to get rid of this stuff. It's Bud Light Orange.
Yeah, dude, I would do a review on that. I've drank it before, but I haven't done a review on it.
It doesn't
Yeah, I
taste like
haven't
beer to
seen-
me. It tastes like an
Oh,
orange
the-
soda.
The old growler's on.
All right.
No.
The old growler, I got to give him shouts. You were not in my Law and Porter, but the old growler was the voice at the intro.
Yeah, at the
of
beginning.
Law and
Yeah.
Porter. His voice, like when I was listening to all these beer reviews, and I want to include beer reviewers in all of my, videos. When I heard his voice, I said, this guy has got the voice that would be perfect for the Law and Order intro if I change it to Law and Porter.
I'm gonna have to
And
watch
I
that.
emailed him, and he said, "Oh, I'd love to be involved." So I sent him the script.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne Allen is on. All right.
Hey, what's up, Wayne?
Brian, you froze, dude. What's going on with Brian? He's just like frozen time. Stay with me, Brian. He's on Wi-Fi.
All
So. Hey, what's up, Wayne Allen? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Yeah, Brian is stuck there. What in the world?
Oh, hold on.
Okay, Brian. Brian apparently lost the signal. We still got BC on. Yup, there he is. What happened to you, Brian? Oh my goodness.
Well, we've been having bad weather. I'm guessing my internet's freaking going in and out. So I went and I hardwired it to the laptop. So hopefully it doesn't go out. But we're having some bad weather here.
Well, Brian, you got about a little over an hour or so for the big game, man.
That's right. I'm going to be ready for it, though. It's going to be good times.
Dude, I'm telling you, I know you don't like Florida, but I'm pulling for LSU. I'm pulling for them.
I'm
I
I got my fingers, toes, and nose crossed for LSU.
because I can't stand FSU. Nobody in the state of
Seminole are
Florida.
not on my list of favorite.
No,
Things at all.
no. And they're not
Man,
harming anybody.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know when I lost my connection, but I wanted to give my props out to the old growler
I'll be right back, guys. Got
because
to run me in vain.
Hey,
he did the voice intro for Law and Porter, which was one of my TV shows that never were but should have been. His voice fit perfect with that intro. He sounded just like the TV guy who did Law and Order, but he did my Law and Porter. So thanks, the old growler, for being in that. That's probably been about a year ago now. So I'm gonna start doing more of those. I think I'm gonna not do so many beer reviews a week. I think I'm gonna start. I want to start doing some more TV shows that never work because that's what gives me the pleasure. And I love involving all the other YouTube channels that I can get to collaborate with me on those. And I'm still going to do beer reviews, but I think I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on doing some more of those TV shows that never were but should have been, because they should have been, you know?
yeah. Yeah, because his voice fits perfectly with that show that you guys did. He really does got that voice for it.
Yeah, he's got a really great voice. I see Wayne Franklin says he had a Cantaloupe IPA today. Man, I love Cantaloupe myself, but I've never had a Cantaloupe IPA. What was
Yeah, I've never even heard of that till now.
what was the actual beer that you had? It's probably going to be something that I can't get in Georgia, but man, I would love to try that.
I don't know where it came up from.
BC, I'm drinking this Bud Light Orange.
You know, I haven't tried that. Hell, I haven't even seen it.
Well,
Yeah,
my wife bought this at the store today because she wanted something that she would like, and I had already bought like beer that I was going to drink. But then she took one sip of it and said she didn't like it, so now I've got this 6-pack I got to drink. I mean, it's okay. It just, to me, doesn't taste like beer. It tastes more like an orange soda.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it does. It's got like 4.2% alcohol. It's not heavy in the alcohol. It's like if I didn't know any better, I'd say I was drinking ginger ale with orange flavor in it, with no alcohol.
Okay.
It's not blowing me out of the water. But I gotta drink it. I wasn't raised to waste anything, so I mean, it's here. I gotta drink it.
Same here. Like I did that. Was it that beer? That Budweiser Chelada with Picante?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I did not like that one at all. I did not like it at all.
My favorite Chelada has been the Modelo.
Okay.
I did the orange one. That one that's coming out in the next couple of days. That one's pretty good. It's a little sweet, but it's pretty good. A Cantaloupe IPA? Oh, wow.
I think I did see that on the alcohol legs. Because it was called melon, and then I think the comment was it was cantaloupe, which, you know, there's a million different types of melon. But I love watermelon. I do love honeydew melon. But I also love cantaloupe, which is a melon.
The last beer. I don't know if I.
Yeah, who is the last beer? I don't see that.
Well, let's see here. Last beer. I'm not familiar with him. Is that the name? I'm looking him up. But it's not up. You know me, I'll subscribe. Mm, okay. See. No, that's not it. Last beer. Beer bowl discussion. Oh, it says my miscellaneous. Okay, I know miscellaneous. Turn me on to you, Dave. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to look you up, dude. Is it called Last Beer? What's your YouTube name? So I can definitely make sure I subscribe to you and all of us.
I'll look that up myself. Last year, if you can, like, post your link there. I'll try to type it in here myself, but I've been drinking, so I might be fat fingering.
Beer bowl discussion. I'm looking last beer. Is that the name of your channel, Last Beer? Yeah, put your Shaky reviews. Hey, y'all, go Dogs. However, the Gators did. A 4-pack from Utah last night. Funny, man.
I type in last beer, but I'm getting all kinds of videos that have last beer in the name, but that's not the channel.
Yeah. Put hey, Last Beer, put your link in there, buddy. We'll definitely subscribe to you. If I'm on the YouTube chat, you can click on the 3 dots to the right of Last Beer's comment and select go to the channel. I'm actually on Yard Stream, so I don't see that on here. Because if I go to YouTube, it's gonna echo. But
Yeah, I'm in Yard Stream too, so I don't see any of that.
I'm always learning something. So.
Well, Shakey's, to be honest, the Gators played like a high school from Utah, so
Yeah, Shaky,
they had
easy.
that going.
Yeah, you played who did you all play again? Oregon. Oregon is a nobody.
Oregon used to be somebody, but now they're nobody.
Yeah, all their great players graduated.
Hey, Last Beer, it's okay that you're a very small channel because we're here to make you a big channel. So we're here to spread the love. So if you can just post your link, like go to your page and copy the freaking URL and post it in the chat. That way we can click on it. We'll go right there.
Yeah.
Last Beer, it's okay, dude. Shaky, you're killing me, dude. Dude, we're unranked. I mean, we're rebuilding our team. We got a brand new coach, like a lot of people do, and the Dogs has had their coach for quite a few times. He's an excellent coach. I believe our coach used to coach with him with Nick Saban. Everybody used to coach with Nick Saban. I mean,
Where is Last Beer from?
I'm trying to pull his channel up. Here we go. He's got 80. I'm subscribed. What the heck? I didn't realize that. I'm gonna click on your little notification bell there. But he's got 80 subscribers. It's called Last Beer.
Is it
I
called
went to
Last Beer? Because I did a search for Last Beer, but only thing that came up was channels that had Last Beer in the.
Literally that icon he's got on there is what his icon is on YouTube. So we are there, my friend.
I'm scrolling. You see me scrolling, hating. Why did Wayne's beer delivery pop up? I did not type that in. I typed in Last Beer.
Yeah, go to YouTube, mute the channel. Rick says mute the channel on YouTube so it won't echo. And that's how I pulled him up. I'm subscribed. I just hit the notification bell.
Well, I'm on my phone and I went to my YouTube channel and I typed in Last Beer.
But he said if you click on the 3 dots,
And it's the same icon, which is like a cartoon of a. I don't even see that.
appreciate you stopping by last beer. I promise you, we'll get subscribed to your channel. I'm already subscribed to the channel, so
It would still be really good if he could like copy his link and post it in the
well,
chat.
I tell you what, let me go to his channel and I will post it. Here we go.
Because I don't see it.
He doesn't have his own YouTube channel. So I can copy it. Hold on here. Okay. About description. Yeah, his beer bowl discussion.
I've been scrolling for a long time and I still don't see it.
Yeah, well, that is weird because I go to where his about is, and it's drink that last beer, but I can't. Let me do this. All right, Brian, see if this maybe helps. Try that, Brian. I'm posting it on there now.
Sorry, I gotta copy this because it's not a clickable link. Let's see.
See if that takes it to you. I'm new to all this yard stream, guys, so I'm not a professional, and especially YouTube. We're old guys here, man. We don't know about this new technology shit.
All right, here I am. I found it.
Get it?
I just subscribed. All right, so last beer, I just subscribed. I will catch up on your videos later. I can't do it now because I'm on this live. But I'm definitely there, and I rung the bell. I'm
Steve,
still
we need Rich.
God dang orange! I don't want.
We need Rich around. Rich knows all this YouTube stuff.
I'm about to make Rich famous because I'm gonna commission him to do a little cartoon for me.
Hey, no problem, last beer. We appreciate you connecting to us as well.
Yeah, it's awesome. It really is.
You know me, I'm the collab king. I love collabing with other channels.
Oh, heck yeah. And now that I think I know how to do split screen now. So if we can't come to my house, we can do a split screen.
Okay.
I figured that out. I think. I need to do, I've been wanting to do one with Wayne, so I think I might do one with him and try to do a split screen. Like me and Don did.
You know, Wayne got his collab with Legit Beer Reviews before I ever got mine.
Hey,
I was supposed to be in the head of the line. I was the first one that was supposed to have earned a collab with him, and he's done collabs with other bits. I've never done one with him yet. I got kicked by the wayside.
I was only doing what they told me to, and I'm like the asshole of the whole thing now.
Yeah, but that's good. I mean, you know, because I kind of gave off that little bit of vibe in that as well. And then when Wayne was the only one who agreed to do a collab with him, he got to do a legit collab. But you know, Dave, you're a past recipient of the Best Other Beer Show.
I am, and I still haven't got my sticker yet.
You were the second recipient because I was the first on the first season,
But
and they promised me I would get a collab with them, and I did not get a collab.
Hey, Matt says I mailed your sticker to you, and I'm like, dude, I never got it.
Well, at least I got that over. Yeah, I do have my sticker, and it's signed by both Matt and Trevor, so I feel good about that.
There is no sticker from Legit Brew Reviews on there, bro.
BC, do you got any kind of merch? You got any stickers? You got any shirts? You got anything like that?
No, I've got a shirt that I got from a fan, but as far as me actually doing shirts, I've been thinking about doing some shirts. I really have been.
I'm not scared to promote other people's channel by wearing their merch. I'm not.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to stick with my persona here with the white T-shirt and do something with these beer reviews and stuff.
Well, we all got our thing. You know what I mean? So if that's your thing, then you need to stick with it. So like me, my thing is the hard pour. So my shirts all. My shirts all talk about the hard pour. So.
Speaking of that, you got Shane's craft beer reviews hooked on doing the hard pour, man. I've noticed that on his videos. Look at this guy. He's so important. He's got to answer phone calls.
My kid's school always calls me at this time on Sundays, telling me school's closed tomorrow. I know this.
Yeah, it's Labor Day.
Okay, I get it.
I'm going to try to make another phone call here. He better answer.
BC, if you could do a collab with any other beer reviewer, doesn't matter who they are, where they are, who would it be?
Dave TV, who would it be?
My God, there's so many reviewers out there that I would love to do a collab with. And yes, that's even with present company included. And it's like, dude, there's so many of them. Do I go with the people that I don't know, come in contact with all the time, or how do I break this down? It's like, I don't know. But there's so many. If there's a group of people that I would do a collab with offhand, I guess we've already done one with our thing with and now besides the people that I've done collabs with, let's say, I don't know, Rod J would be a good one to do like a beer
Rod J
review.
would be a great one to be with.
Yeah. Wayne Allen, I've been wanting to do something with him for a while, but I haven't reached out, but maybe I should say something. But
Wayne Allen and Wayne Franklin, they're the same guy, and I would love to do a collab with him myself, but it was always my understanding that they didn't do YouTube. He didn't do YouTube videos. He's more of like a Facebook, a verbal. He's a verbal. He writes stuff on Facebook as far as his reviews, but I might be mistaken. I see he's here. Wayne Franklin is here, and Wayne Allen is the same guy. But if he does do video reviews, or he would like to be on a video review, I would love it if he did a review with you, BC. And then if he did one with you, I would feel guilty, or I'd feel slighted if he didn't do one with me, because he sent me plenty of beers in the past, and I would love to do a review with him if he's here. Yeah. Maybe someday, he says. He doesn't do videos. Hey, Wayne, let me tell you the secret. So we all aren't blessed with good looks. The ones of us that were best with the worst looks, unfortunately, have YouTube channels. So we're the ugly guys, but we do the videos. And the thing is, and I'm sure Dave can tell you, and BC can tell you, when we first started our channels, it was so hard. It was so horrible. It was cringeworthy because it's a hard thing to do. People that don't do videos think, it's just easy. You just turn the camera on, you just do a review. No, it's quite hard. I'm sure you guys will back me up on this. When you're talking to the camera and it doesn't talk back, and it doesn't talk back, and you're the only one in the room, and you're trying to make an interesting thing out of your own voice, it is insanely hard. It only gets easier over time. And I always say, if I can have somebody else be in the review with me, it makes it so much better, because now I don't have to worry about talking to the camera and it's not talking back. I can talk to the person that's next to me, and they can talk back to me, and we're both talking to the camera, and it makes like a three-way kind of fluid conversation as opposed to just one person there talking. So it's a hard thing to do to film these things, but you know, if anybody's willing to hop in on a review with me, I'm totally down with that. You know,
Oh yeah, I know. So am I. I mean, I don't know if you guys seen it, but I've done like collabs with people, with my own brothers and whatnot. And it's like, you know, if you want to jump in, hey, come on, jump in. I've got no problem with it.
I've only done collabs with Brian. That's it.
what?
Oh,
Yeah, dude. That's the only I need to do something, but I'm sorry, with Don. I did some with Don too.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, actually being here with me, I've only done Brian. You're the man. That's it.
wow.
Well,
Miscellaneous is on here.
BC, plan on me visiting you soon. You got extra space at that table outside on the deck there.
Oh,
Yeah,
do I? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got 3 other chairs.
If you got an extra chair, brother, I'm gonna be there. We're gonna hook up. We're gonna do a review soon because I haven't done a review at your place yet, and I want to. So as long as you got a room for me, I'm gonna be there.
Hey, I've got. Well, I mean, it depends on how long you're staying. I got an extra room too if you want to stay too. So, hey.
I'll probably be there long enough to do the review, and then I'll be immediately transported right back here to my house in Georgia. But
It's called
Yeah,
blue
but-
or green screen.
Yeah.
it's magic. It's Hollywood.
Hollywood magic.
Like I said, everybody wants to do a collab with me. Hey, let me know. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down too. Miscellaneous said he's stuck in traffic on the way home, which means
What's he
he's
doing trying to go home at this?
He's on the east coast of Florida somewhere. Bridges up, waiting for these boats to go by.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the German Oktoberfest are clearly my favorite. They're clearly my favorite. There's
Yeah,
some fantastic American ones, but if I want to know something that's good, I'm going for the German one.
You know, it'd be really cool is to go to Germany during Oktoberfest.
Let's do
I'll-
it.
I will wear the shorts and the outfit to do it.
I will have the best pair of lederhosen you've ever seen. I'll be like Chevy Chase in like European Vacation. He's up on stage.
I will do I will do it, man.
I'm not scared.
I'm not either. I'll do it.
Hey, I've been told I've got some good looking legs, man. So yeah, I'm gonna show them that off.
I mean, even when it's cold outside and I got a coat on, I wear shorts because people need to see my legs. They're that good looking that people need to see them year round. So, where'd he go?
I don't know. See, Last Beer says I'm picking Oktoberfest beers over anything pumpkin. I gotta disagree with that because I'll take both. I love them both. And, yeah, I love Oktoberfest and I definitely love pumpkin style.
I love them.
I may not
both.
like all of them, but I'm excited to try this Dogfish Head that I got from Pumpkin Ale.
Yeah, I
And
haven't
this,
had that one, but I'm pretty sure it's Dogfish Head, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good one.
Well, dude, I got a 5-pack left over now, so I was hoping you was coming down because I got a bunch of them I want to give to you. But if I have to ship them to you, I'll ship them to you.
Well, that might still be a possibility. We're still, me and my wife, we were on the internet looking for places to go, so we're still kind of all over the place on that. So
yeah, and I got a left-hand nitro stout, the pumpkin stout, nitro stout.
that is a fantastic. That is what cured me from the pain when I broke my foot. The left-hand nitro stout, and then I had the Young's chocolate stout from England. Mixed them together, healed my bones up, made me feel no pain. It was great.
And of course, I got the Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin that I'm going to revisit this year.
Yeah, I did that one.
That Atomic Pumpkin was my winner 2 years ago. It was. It was a pumpkin pie in your mouth, and then you swallow it, and you got the burn from the peppers. But
And then
it did taste like pumpkin pie in your mouth.
Then I got the Elysium Pumpkin Pack, which I've already done the the Night
I
Owl.
love that pack. I love that pack. Every beer in that pack was fantastic.
And then
At least it was 2 years ago.
Well, this is the newest one this year, and then I'm gonna do the Shriner Oktoberfest.
That's Texas. The Shiner from Texas.
Yeah, it's the ones that do the
Shiner Bach and stuff.
breakfast beer, like the grapefruit and the one you did from Shiner.
Is it
Shiner.
Shiner or Sheffer Heifer or whatever it's called?
No, this is the Shiner.
Well, the Shiner is from Texas.
Hold on, let me look. Got it right here. Where's it out of? Gotta tell you where it's out of. Come on. Well, it's this one right here.
Yeah, it's Texas. That's the
Okay.
Shiner Oktoberfest.
All
I
right,
have
well,
not had their Oktoberfest, but I do love all their other beers that I've had.
I've got plenty. I need to send you some because I got some stuff I need to give you. So yeah, you just need to come down for vacation, dude. Just tell her there's nothing better than Florida beaches, dude.
Yeah, it's still on the possibilities. We got till the last week of September to finally decide. But
And tell KK I will cook again and have you guys over. And we'll do some more collabs, man. I'll do some more smoking. I'll do another pork. I'll do some shredded pork, dude. I don't care.
we'll have to do some on location collabs, like with various backgrounds, like
We can
like
do
the
whatever.
tower.
We can do that.
You know,
Hey, we can sneak it in there.
You know, I was talking about that. I was thinking about doing that about 2 weeks ago. I was at a family reunion, and it was a Saturday, and I don't know if you guys know it or not, but typically I record and post on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Now, that Saturday, I didn't post or record that day because I was at the family reunion. Now, here's the kicker. The thing of it was I went to the park. Now, there's allegedly no drinking at the park, right? And I go down to the liquor store. It's like, okay, what's one beer going to do? Okay, whatever. So I go to the store. I come back. I get 2 tall boys, Molson Ice. And there's like this. What is this? What's they call the transformer box? It was like for a bathroom there at the park. So I was like, okay, I'll use this as like a prop to record, me doing the show, and then have the trees in the background. Initially, I wanted the water because we were right there by the lake, but I really didn't have anywhere to set up my camera. The water would have been perfect to have in the background. But as soon as I started recording, 2 minutes into it, I see a guy working in the park driving by. And then 2 minutes after that, I see the cops rolling by. I was like, you know what? I'm taking a side, man. I am not doing a beer review show and going to jail for this right now.
wait, you forgot to tell him. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I could probably get away with that
Yeah.
because you know what I do for a living, right? Be like, hey, man, just flash my badge out and say, hey, dude, we're good, man. I'm just doing a review. We're all good.
This is
Yeah.
some undercover. This is an undercover operation, right?
Yeah, we're doing undercover work.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
sketchy things happen when you're undercover, but that's just
Yeah.
gotta go. Gotta go.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, man. I mean, so if you hear some of these guys that actually been undercover, man, they'll tell you some real stories, man. God.
Oh, Dave,
Yeah.
I'm always checking in the news and stuff. I see Harder Hall has been purchased and new buyers are going to be renovating the whole area. So that's good.
That would be a great place to do a review.
It would. And it's
I
a
just don't wanna
it's a well-known Sebring name that bought it. So
I don't want to go to jail for trespassing, though, and I would be armed trespassing.
it's going to be a construction zone. So while all we got to do is throw on like a hard hat and a fluorescent vest, and we can be
I
in
know,
there, and
right?
they'll think that we belong there. It's going to be great. We're going to do it.
But yeah, man, that would be cool. Yeah, we can do some different backgrounds, man. I live in the woods. We can do some different backgrounds.
Or you could just take a picture of the place, and I could magically make us go there.
That's true.
Yeah.
I live right down the road from it, so
Mhm.
but
I tell you, if they ever get that thing when it gets up and running, I will come back and that's where I'll be staying because I'm going to be filming right there. That's a class.
yeah,
That's an
they
iconic location.
well, the company that bought it said, Anna read that they do a lot of historical revamps, like where
Yeah.
they restore a lot of stuff. And that place, man, that place has probably been, I don't know, since the 40s or the 50s.
Oh, yeah, like Al Capone used to go there and stuff, like back in
Yeah,
the 30s. I mean,
yeah,
it's
back in the day, yeah. So they can redo that place. That would be great. And it's going to
yeah,
take a lot of money. That's right on the lake.
I think they made a wise decision by restoring that.
I've been in there when they started restoring it when another company and they just stopped, but that place was creepy that night, man. Like very creepy. So,
Yeah, that's the Blackmans, I think, bought that.
like recently,
Yeah,
no, some company somewhere from a different state bought that.
I could have swore that it was on Facebook. It was posted. It was a real estate page, and they said congratulations to whatever for securing a buyer for the Harder Hall. And I could have swore it was the Blackman that they own the auto dealerships there in Sebring. They've been in Tampa, but they bought it.
They don't own nothing in Sebring anymore. They got L&J owns everything in Sebring when it comes to car dealerships.
Yeah, but I think Blackman came back and bought Harder Hall.
Anna told me it was some company from another state.
Hmm.
She's in the basement, so
There was a big Facebook post on it talking about how their roots were in Sebring since the 60s and they were looking forward to renovating it to its former glory.
oh, I'll find out and let you know. But well, guys, I have to run. I am starving. I gotta get ready for this LSU game, Brian. I know you got.
Oh, wait, that LSU game is going to be on in 45 minutes. BC, I know you have no dog in the fight, but I'm telling you what, go LSU. You do not like the Seaman Holes. The Florida Seaman Holes are not your friend.
Well, I'll put you
LSU,
like this.
baby.
I'm
LSU.
just glad my team won yesterday, man. That's all I got to say. I'm glad my team won yesterday. Yeah,
Did they win?
yeah, it
What do
was
you
51-7.
Oh yeah, that was a good game.
Who do you
Yeah.
root for? Do you root for Michigan or the Spartans? Who do you root for?
No, the Wolverines, man.
Wolverines. Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, BC, thanks for stopping by. Brian, thank you for stopping by.
Well, thanks for having me on your show, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys again, man. Oh my God, it was so awesome.
BC,
Oh, yes,
I'm going to be
sir.
in contact with you, man. I want to do that review with you on your deck there. Save a seat for me. I'm going to be there.
All right, man. Always a seat here for you, man. Same to you,
All right.
Dave.
Yes, sir. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, man.
Peace out, guys. And thanks for having me on the show, guys. Nice seeing you guys again.
Sir. Brian,
Yes.
thank you for stopping by as always, and we'll definitely do this again. And for the guys that stopped by, appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm gonna go grab something to eat and go root for them LSU Tigers.
Yes,
That's very
sir.
rare. That's
Yes,
very
sir.
rare for me, but it's
I'm
an
gonna
SEC
go from the
team.
bar. I'm going to go up to the bedroom because I'm going to watch that in bed. So when they win, I can fall right to sleep and have great dreams.
I'm gonna convert Brian to being a Gator fan when they're not playing LSU.
We need to have a conversation when next time I'm down there. We need to have a conversation. I'm going to talk some sense into you.
You know, I'm gonna talk some sense into him about being an SEC member and not rooting for all the others when they're not playing each other. I get that. When they're not playing each other, you got to root for them. When they're playing each other, you can't root for them. I get
The
that.
best of the best. If you want to watch the best of the best, it's got to be SEC.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing else even comes close.
It's got them dogs. You got the LSU. You got the Gators. I mean, you just got Texas A&M. You got Missouri. You got Arkansas. You got who else, man? Alabama. Oh yeah, we can't forget Alabama.
Well,
I hate Alabama, but you know it is what it is.
they're on the down slope. My prediction in the next 5 years, people are not even going to know who Alabama is because they're going to be done. They're going to
Nick
be done.
Saban's not going to live forever, guys.
He's not going to live forever, and it's going to be.
He's going to retire sometime. Well, I guess Brian left, so appreciate everyone for stopping by. Please please subscribe to Brian the Beer Snob and BC's Beer Reviews. Thank you for everyone who stopped by and chatted with us on the chat. Until next time, drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Till next time.